Yeah, conscious conversations, y'all. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring the bell notification so you can get alerted every time we drop. All right, we got Boss Potato, Potato Festival, Potato Heads.
Potato heads.
What's going on with these potatoes?
I don't know what's going on with these potatoes. They like came into my life and took over.
Yeah, real potato
Like
stuff.
real potato talk. That's all I do is potatoes.
Real stuff. All right, but like, how did y'all find this potato lane, man? It seems like potatoes are popular though. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Cause you can do so much with it. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
eat French fries, mashed potatoes, baked potato, spiral potato, waffle potato, hash browns.
I'm listening. Keep going.
So you can do a lot with the potato, and it's easy to build off a potato. Like you can turn it. I've turned it into a meal.
Yeah.
I don't have just the average loaded potato. Mine's are gourmet meals, if I do say so. So
So with the potato festival though, so people can get booths.
Yes.
You can. Okay.
Food trucks, food tents,
Mm-hmm.
craft vendors, sponsors. Hey.
They don't have to have anything to do with potatoes. They could be selling clothes and come to the potato.
Yes. But
As they have a booth there.
yes.
Okay.
But right now I am recruiting some potato vendors so it can be a very much potato festival. And not to mention, we are having a potato bash on Saturday, May 25th, to kind of launch some vendors in the city that are caterers and such, presenting some signature potato dishes and trying to recruit some more people to sell some potato
That's
dishes
lit.
and other things.
That's lit. You know what's interesting though? Like something that is so unique as like gold for your mouth or potato festival, which these things kind of like got their own sector of people that like really are into it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Stuff like that. But there's a lane for it though. And there's a lane for just about anything that you want to try as long as you dedicate yourself to it.
It is.
True or
yeah.
false?
It's a lot of
That's
dedication. Yeah.
that's
But
definitely
will
true.
anything work?
I think anything can work if it's your passion. You
Mm-hmm.
can't
Yeah.
you can't just like jump in and do anything because you're not gonna want to keep doing it because you don't like doing that.
Well, anything can work, but not anything done anyway. You can't do anything
We
anyway
gotta
and
do
expect it to
research.
work. But you could sell rocks.
Yeah,
You could sell whatever. I mean, in
I got
these
a rocker on my neck right now.
you
That was
see,
sold.
and
So
the person who wanted to sell rocks, they didn't just like say, okay, I'm gonna go behind T-shirt Kings and then pick up rocks there and sell them. They found rocks that would be rare, unique. They could present them in such a way that this
people will
rock
buy
has
them.
value.
Right.
The thing is, you gotta have intention behind it. You can just say, "Oh, I'm gonna sell this rock and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sell this beautiful rock, and um, it's a nice decorative rock or a nice symbolic rock. Not, hey, you guys want this rock?
Is it harder for a woman to get into business? Is it harder, equal, or easier for a woman to be in
It's
business?
always harder.
Think so?
Yes, it's
I
getting easier.
I mean, you think that it's harder for
I
a
won't
woman to
say
be in business,
harder.
harder for a woman to be in business than a man?
Yes,
Yeah, because we have to take on so much more. Like I have to be a businesswoman, a mother, a doctor, a lawyer, a dentist,
Okay,
a
you got
counselor,
me. Yeah,
I'm
a
not even.
yeah.
stylist.
So women do more than men, just in life. Period.
Yeah.
I would. I mean, yeah.
I
In
mean,
those
in some
aspects, yeah.
cases,
When you have a family, but I'm not even. I wasn't even thinking in that respect. I'm thinking in the respect, and I'm not a feminist or anything, but we still live in a patriarchal society, a society that still has a lot of misogynistic undertones. And my struggle, a lot of times, even when trying to solicit business and stuff, and it doesn't happen all the time, but guys want to take you out to dinner and stuff with hopes of talking to you, and you're trying to talk about your business. You're trying to get a sponsorship. You're trying to get vendors. You're not on any of that. Like, if you really want to talk business, let's go get some Starbucks or something.
Yeah.
You know, that
So
kind of thing.
men are
I'm not getting dressed and
men are
Yeah.
like, okay, so you're saying that when you want to talk business with a man, he normally has some ulterior motive to
Not
actually
all
really
the
want to
time.
sleep with you.
Not all the
Out
time.
of 10 men that you see, make eye contact with, how many of them do you think would sleep with you if they could?
If they could, like, just no having
Just
instructions like,
exactly
hey,
what we said.
hey, like, go on and sleep with me type of deal.
How many men would sleep with you
Maybe-
if they were given the opportunity out of
Maybe
10?
7 to 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I was gonna say about 6 or 7.
Yeah.
6 or 7. Okay, and so how many women would sleep with the average man if they could?
What do you mean? You have to.
Do
be
women
alone.
have just a natural desire to sleep with men that they see just in the store? As soon as they see them, they automatically say, I'd have sex with them.
Yep.
In this day and time, yeah, a lot of women are more aggressive.
Even before this day and time, women been aggressive. We were just more quiet with it. Now we loud.
Out of 10 men that you see, how many of them would you sleep with? How many of them would you sleep with?
That's hard to say. You see all kind of different.
You mean it's like somebody trying to come to me with business?
On the average, no.
Out of 10 men that I see
I just want to get into the mind of a woman.
Out of 10 men that I see on a regular
basis.
basis.
How sexually driven are you just based off of looks?
Men that run into me on a
that
regular?
You see in the grocery store everywhere you go throughout the day.
0
out
to
of
1.
out of 10 men that you see, how many of them would you have slept with?
On a regular basis, 0 to 1.
0 to 1. Okay.
I wouldn't say looks alone because I don't know. I feel like me in particular. I'll see somebody and they look nice, but if they corny, I'm like, I'm cool.
So a man has to have something else other than looks in order for him to in order for you to actually want to sleep with them.
I would think so.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. I'm so glad to hear you say this, man. What about you, Tina?
I don't really know because you can look at a person and be like, oh, I smash him, but that's just the thought.
Yeah,
that's like looking at what Chris Brown and being like, oh,
right,
I'm gonna get him some, and then looking at Drake and be like,
I'm saying,
they want to throw up.
I guess the question is like, would you? Like, would you just based off of looks? And you said 0 to 1 out of 10. I'd like to do 100, but we don't see 100 people a day. So out of 10 men.
Yes, we do see 100 people. I mean, not 100 people a day that want to holler at us, but yeah. But
I don't see 100 people you see 100 people every day?
Yeah, you go out to the grocery store, you're in traffic, you're going somewhere, I teach fitness class. I may have not seen 100 people a day.
To see 100 people ain't hard, though.
Yeah, it's not. If you're going to a grocery store, if you're going somewhere, a bar, or whatever.
But to encounter 100 people.
I don't see 100 people. Never. Maybe a couple times. Not that much, no. How many times you go to the grocery store a week?
I just go when I want.
Potato lady?
Every day, yeah.
I mean, the store is just down the street from me, so I'm not one of those bulk shops.
Yeah. I go to the grocery store like that too, though. You don't go grocery store for like a month, but it seems like
I'm in there every day.
Like people used to do shit like that, or no?
They do it when it's snowing, like they not from Ohio, like they don't know it's going to snow, like they panic every year, like they don't live here.
I love the snow, so I'll be irritating.
But I don't think that it's. I think it might be harder for a woman to have a business because of the things Tina said. But I don't think that nobody would discriminate against a business because it's woman owned.
Not a business, but they treat you crazy.
What do you mean? Give me an example.
A lot of, from what I've been seeing, a lot of women don't have money. Like how men can come up with money quicker than women can to get certain things when it comes to a business. I've learned that.
Right.
And I just see it easier for men for some reason. I don't know why, but I see it
I
that
kind of
way.
know why. And nothing against women. It's just in our nature. I feel like a lot of men are more assertive. They get right there. They get to their point. Women don't negotiate like they should. They don't set their standards and their expectations like men do. Men say, "This is what I'm going to do," and this is that. They get straight to the point. They don't milly mally around with it.
But I think with negotiation on that point, I think negotiation comes when you have power. And you got to be in a position where you can lose that deal. You know what I'm saying? To stand on your negotiation like number or whatever. Because, for example, if you want, like, let's say, for example, dealing with the county or the city or anything that makes you bid on something, they're pitting two people against each other to get the lowest thing. So your negotiation is kind of like it get pointless because if you don't want to do it for this ticket, I'm gonna just let this person do it.
Yeah.
So I don't think women should feel bad about not being able to negotiate so much because that's just a position of like if I got what you want and I know I got somebody else to buy it, now I hold the strength in this negotiation.
Right.
Because I already got another buyer for this ticket. Take it or leave it. You know what I'm saying? But if I really don't got nobody else coming to buy it and somebody is coming to me saying, "Hey man, that's all I got." You're like, "Damn, should I hold on to it or should I, sell it for a little less than what I thought?" So don't feel bad, women. Everybody
No, nobody said we felt bad. You just asked us a question.
I don't feel bad at all because I've learned myself
it don't
that
make damn. You don't think that it doesn't make you feel bad?
It is what it is. I've been in this world for 43 years.
and then that's why I'm staying at home
Just
in my kitchen.
simply pointing out the way something is doesn't necessarily mean you feel bad about it.
No.
I'm okay with turning
Right.
stuff down or not accepting things that's been offered to me. I've been offered to be everywhere with my potatoes, but it's my potato and people want you to work for them and I don't do that no more. I work for myself.
Right.
So therefore I'll stay at home. It's just that simple. Like
You mean
I
if
ain't
people want
following
to do a ghost kitchen or be your
ghost
be their
kitchen
cook?
or I don't want to pay rent nowhere else
Right.
to like be in
Oh, okay.
somebody else's something,
Yeah,
like
costly too.
yeah, and
Yeah.
so I'll just stay at home and it's working.
And what does success look like?
I mean, that's a very broad question because
I
success
ain't
looks
got there
different
yet.
to different people. Success to one person be like, I got the apartment. Another person be like, I got the house.
Mm-hmm.
Another person, I'm not homeless anymore. So that's kind of broad.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like for you.
Success to me is I've already obtained success. Life to me, I don't know, it's kind of maybe like a board game or a card game or a video game, just going to the next level, going to the next chapter. My biggest success is, I got a house. It's not the biggest house, but I've had it since I was 30. My kids have grown up in that house for 13 years. That's success to me.
Yeah. That's good.
Success to me is having peace, and I don't have drama going on. You hear about people having domestic violence, and one of them shot each other, or the police always pulling up to somebody else's house. That's success to me.
That is success.
I don't have that.
Yes. Yeah, being healthy.
Yeah, you can hear a pin drop in my house. That's success.
Okay, so and now I'm gonna give this question to Tina. So listen, we talked the other day. I'm talking about on this podcast, right? And they said life is a gift. Life in itself is a gift.
Amen.
Okay, so it's simply waking up every day good enough.
No,
No.
but it's a gift because you're able to wake up and do something new. You're able to wake up and say, yesterday sucked.
Hold on, let me hear
suck.
Tina real quick.
Oh yeah, you said Tina.
Nah, y'all the same. I mean, it's all good, but I want to get to what you're saying because that was right. I hear what you're saying, but go. Let me hear you say.
No, that's not just enough because, I mean, life is life, man. Just waking up not paying no bills, not getting nobody.
So where is the gift in life then? If you can't simply have, so if I give you a car,
Mhm.
all right, is that like let me see, just me giving you the car, is that a gift?
That's a gift.
Not a gift in life. You should be
That's
But does it need anything else in order for it to like be the gift that it is?
gas, maintenance,
Yeah, it does need maintenance.
car
So
insurance.
is there any gift that doesn't require maintenance?
No.
love.
No, love requires maintenance.
Yeah.
It
You gotta,
depends,
you
but
have
it
to give it
depends on who
maintenance.
you're loving.
Mm-mm.
All
love is a
love,
verb.
and I think that. Well, come on, let me hear what you're saying. Let me hear
I
how you
mean,
say it.
some people thrive off just being loved.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like love can be. Okay, today I talked to a lady that ordered. She's an older lady, and she talked to me for like 30 minutes to order her potato, and I haven't had that in a while, so that felt good to me to be able to do that with her. You know what I mean? So maybe it felt good to her too. She probably hadn't done that in a while with nobody. So I just think it's levels to everything.
That's maintenance because you're in a position to be available to give and reciprocate that.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
I think just the action of you guys talking to each other is what we're calling maintenance.
You can't be like, I love you, but you always ignoring somebody all the time. Or
But
treating
But
well,
see,
well, that's
I don't
because
even.
you can be separated and still love, and that love there does not require a maintenance necessarily. Like you could love somebody who actually passed away,
Maintenance mean you trying to fix something, right?
No, I maintain. Maintenance is maintaining.
But if
You
you're
get
not
maintenance
trying to
on your car
maintain
because you
it,
want your car to work.
but we talking about relationship wise,
maintenance means to fix.
right? And we talking about relationship
Okay,
wise.
yeah.
I can still love you and not want to fix what broke us apart.
Maintenance.
I can love you from afar.
Yeah, you can. You can love. You can
That's
love.
a different
You
love.
can love.
That's
It's
what I
true.
said.
It's
True.
like, I don't
True.
I
hate
True.
said
you.
that.
There we go. Now we in there together. That's a different love.
Right.
There's different.
It's
She
a
said it's
different
different
level.
levels of
But
love.
that ain't a gift. That's like, hey, I ain't gonna hate on you, but I don't want to talk to you. That
Well,
ain't a gift.
the absence of hate is positive.
Yeah.
So the positive is a gift.
It just depends on how you look at things.
I think I think that the love that somebody has that's a long distance love, you almost, if you know somebody is separated from you and they're far away, but you don't call them all the time, like my cousins in California or something, you kind of hold that in your back pocket as a possibility of maybe one day I might go to California with my cousins. And that love, without any like for real misogynist love, is still there. And I could say that it is doing good. That is a gift that's possible, yeah, to not maintenance.
I don't know. I don't know because my thing is
But
with people.
I don't want to go too. I want you to answer this. I don't want to go too far away from where we was at. We're talking about life being a gift.
Yeah.
So with life being a gift,
Mm-hmm.
um, you have to maintenance it.
Yeah, you have to maintain maintenance.
So what if you don't? Is it still a gift?
It's a gift. Gifts get destroyed all the time. People get necklaces and break them. People get new cars and don't take care of
What's the highest possibility of life? Like this gift that you're given, what can you do with it?
You can do all kinds of things. You can be of service to others.
It can be a gift and a curse because everybody didn't even ask for the life.
Nobody asked for life.
That's what I'm saying. So a gift to
You
who?
sure?
Nobody asked to be
A gift
here.
to
Yeah, I don't
who?
think you can say that.
I
I don't
was-
think you can say
I was
that
just
for sure.
born from conception.
But that's all you know.
Yeah.
You say all I know is I was born.
Yeah,
Right.
I was born.
I didn't ask for
But
that.
that don't mean
They
that
coulda kept
that's
this gift.
that's not the end of the story. Though. I think that you was asked to be born. I think that we planned our life. I think that we all have soul contracts. I think that we all like are going through this situation for either some kind of basic training for something that's yet to come, or
What about the kids
we're
who get
being
aborted?
prepared. I don't know. I don't know about that. But while we're here, we're doing this training. And well, I think I may be able to at least try to answer what you said.
Mm-hmm.
Children who are aborted and miscarried children during this life planning process before we're actually born, you check in with the mother, in and out to wherever dimension or realm we are before we actually get in this avatar, right? And so, um, children who are aborted, that's simply them saying, I don't want to do this shit. Because we establish our soul contracts and the point of our life and what role we'll play to each other in this situation until we go back to, back to our level playing field. Have you heard of the circle of life?
I hate to be dark,
Mm-hmm.
but what about kids that get murdered?
Right. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the bad things that happen to good people is a situation. Now, I don't understand it, but what can you get out of a situation like that? What can you, like, how can that help you? When you hear on the news a child got murdered, right? What is the seed of equivalent benefit to that?
To see, for me,
Yes.
to be grateful that I'm not in that environment. Maybe be grateful that I'm in the right mind to not put my own kids in that
So it gives you a
environment.
sense of gratitude.
Yeah.
So when you see a child that gets murdered, you are grateful.
Grateful that my kids are safe, but I'm sad for them kids. I just,
Mm-hmm.
the world's wicked like that.
I mean, the seed of equivalent benefit for you to recognize the benefit of something that seems bad on its surface is how we should approach all things that we consider to be misfortune that happens to us. So if something happens, you see a child, you say, this is something I can't understand. Why is this happening? A child being murdered is absurd. This should never happen. But in there is some type of lesson for you to take and then to give to your fellow man or whoever, or learn from it yourself something in order to make the world a better place. So you have to figure out what 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 can you take from stuff that you don't like and make yourself better and make the world a better place from it.
Oh, you're asking me?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay. Because you were looking at me.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you what to do with that. I mean,
yeah.
but damn, when you see somebody else that's sick or something and you're not, is it okay to look at that situation and be grateful for the gift of health that you have?
I am grateful, and it's
Tina?
I think it's okay, but you also have to have empathy.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be like, hi, that's
No,
why you
no,
this,
no.
and I'm not.
No.
It's more like, thank God I'm not in that situation, because I be seeing some sick people, and a lot of people call me for potatoes that's in the hospital,
Mm-hmm.
and they be really sick, and I be like, I'm glad I'm able to. First of all, I'm glad they woke up and wanted this potato, because that's a gift in
bag.
itself.
That's a bag.
And I'm like, but
and they're on their sick
That is-
bed.
yeah, and it be
Lost
Right.
potato.
I
The
really
last
be
thing I
honored,
want,
because they
yeah.
really be sick, and it's like they be wanting a potato from me. And
It means a
so
lot.
it means a lot,
Yeah.
You still gotta have empathy, whether
You do. But it's like,
like
is it wrong to
Yeah.
be thankful?
I be feeling like depending on.
It seems like it's kind of wrong. Like if I zoom out and I say, man,
Why
I
would it
seen
be wrong to
somebody
be
that was
thankful?
like homeless, and I was so thankful for everything that God had given me that I wasn't in that situation. But it's not. You're not. You should be, but it kind of
Why would you
seems
feel
like a
bad?
little. I can see a perspective where it seems a little high-minded.
it make
It's
you
like-
wonder
it's
how
like
they
you-
get there and
Yeah,
what happened in their 24 hours that didn't happen in my 24
I don't
hours.
should my concentration be on what thankful that I'm not in that situation,
called
or should I be
gratitude.
feeling empathy for
Them
them?
being both.
Both.
Can you feel two feelings in the
Yeah.
same moment?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called like six senses and all
Yeah.
that stuff and emotions. You could be depressed and anxious at the same time. So why can't you be
I laugh and cry at the same
thankful
time.
and empathetic at the same time?
Not at the same split second.
Yeah.
you
I
can.
mean, you
You can
can,
be
but I'm
anxious and
saying,
depressed
like,
at the
even though
same
the
split
tears are still
second.
coming down.
Yes, you can.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's I mean, you might,
You
and
can
if
be
you
angry
do,
and sad at the same time.
but those are two things that are like of the same family tree.
Why can't you be thankful
I'm
and
talking about
empathetic?
two opposite emotions.
No, they're not opposite. They're impossible. They're
I
both
can be
positive
glad I'm
emotions.
not sick and
Grateful
feel
and
sorry for
empathy.
them.
Maybe if you felt sorry
Can
for
you
them.
feel gratitude and empathy
Yes.
at the same
Yes.
time? I suppose you can, but I don't know.
You
That
can.
you tough if you do.
Why?
How? How can I not be happy I'm not sick, but also sad that they are? That's like,
Not you can in general, okay, but I'm talking about a deep, like in the moment feeling.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
I
You
guess
say,
men
yeah,
only
this
have
is,
one
this is,
emotion at a
man,
time.
hit the comments. Like, tell us,
Men only got
can
one
you
emotion.
feel in the same, I'm talking about in the same instance, can you feel
Yes.
empathy and gratitude at the same time? Can you
Yeah.
feel sorry? So you telling me you feel joy and sorrow at the same time?
When you having a baby, you feel joy and you
Hey,
feel sorrow because you hurting like a mother.
sunshine.
So yeah, you can feel
Yeah, but
both
he
of
was
them.
talking about the differences that you go through in life, not things that you experience at the same time. I mean,
Sunshine and
you
rain
you
happen at the
you
same time.
obviously can. Okay, let's
Yeah,
say a
rainbow.
millionaire, right? Somebody that's like happy generally. If they are happy, it just I don't got to be a millionaire.
Not
Just
depressed.
right. So I'm just saying somebody that is doing well in life to them, according to their own standards, they can feel sad at a moment, like if they team lose a game or shit, they
I'm sad over a
wife
team
died.
losing game. That's obsession. They mad because they lost some money.
Sad. I mean, I don't know if sad. What do you call it when somebody loses? Like when the Lakers lose and I don't like it.
You're
What's
mad.
that called?
You're upset.
That's
You're
mad.
salty.
Mad and sad is two
I
different
hope
things.
ain't no
of
grown
course.
man sad about a team losing.
They be sad if they lose their money.
Okay,
Yeah, they sad they losing
well, you
money.
need to meet me. You haven't met me yet. I'm depressed. I can't, like, when we play in the playoffs or something and then we lose one game, we have to get to the next game so I can see it, so I can feel better. Especially when I was coaching too. Like, I don't think sad is a real way I should
You were
describe
salty.
it, but salty is definitely it. Yeah. Okay. All right. So hold on. So you guys said that life is a gift, but this gift requires work.
Maintenance, yeah.
Do you want a gift that somebody tells you to work it?
What to do with it?
I mean, yeah. So is your life your own? Like, can you do whatever you want to with your life?
You supposed to be able to.
Shit,
Yeah,
I
but
don't
there's
think
laws
so.
of the
But
land.
Okay, so you can't
Yeah.
do whatever you want.
That's
But
why
you
I
know,
said.
who got
That's
the
why I
land?
said like they could have kept this
Still
life. I
can't
got
do
this gift.
no other shit. You can't. Like, if somebody wants to do something to somebody else, like you can't do that.
It's a condition, the human condition we created.
So even with all of the different things you can't do, life is still a gift.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would. I mean,
I don't know if life is a gift. Basically, what
I
I'm
don't
getting
know
at.
Ask yourself,
either.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just saying though.
'Cause
I
I
mean,
didn't
like,
open it.
I might say life is what you make it.
When I'm
Life is what you make it.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily a gift because people live a hellish life and never get out of it. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It happens. I'm in that group.
the unhappy and
Like
unlucky.
fucking trying, all this trying that I'm doing every day is a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a gift.
It takes a lot of mental work to live life.
That's what I'm
You gotta
saying.
constantly be exercising what's
That's
going
what
on
I'm
in
saying,
here.
it
and
does.
sorting it
Like
all
they
out.
just forced us. They gave us this gift and forced us to build it up.
I don't know. Your parents was just feeling good. I don't. It's.
You chose this life though. You want this.
No, I chose the
Yes.
path that I took
Yeah,
in
the
this life.
path.
I didn't
Oh
choose the
no, no,
life.
you
Nah.
no. Yes, you chose the life and the path. You chose it all. Like, listen. It's better if you understand that you wanted this. You're not here by some mistake. You are volunteered to come to Earth. You came here to do what it is that you're doing in order to elevate. So if you just understand that, then it make you just kind of be able to laugh at the sad moments like
Well,
you
what
talking
about the
about,
time when
because
you?
none of it is real.
But what about the time when you're like, a kid, an adolescent, under the age of 18, and you don't have control over your life? Somebody else does.
You chose that path for
But
yourself
I
to
chose
other
learn
somebody to
people,
from.
control my life.
but other people
Absolutely.
have control over our life at all ages.
Every day.
But the difference is when you're an adult, you have a little more leverage and control of controlling your path. Saying no, I don't want to do that.
See, now didn't I just say I chose this path?
Yes, path.
You did.
When you're a kid, you are limited to your path depending on who's raising you and what kind of
You
environment you're in.
chose that before you came to Earth.
I guarantee you, I didn't choose the hell.
I would have stayed on Mars. I would not have came to Earth if I had a choice. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I
Get in
chose
the
to be
comments. Let me
born.
know. Do you think that you picked
Yeah,
your
I wanted
life
to be
before
born
you
in
were
Right.
born?
Ohio. Yeah.
No, I didn't pick that.
Yeah. Yeah, I chose that path. Yeah.
I
Right.
didn't.
You don't want to accept responsibility
I accept responsibility as a
Nope, I'm not
baby.
responsible for that.
as a
Then.
baby. Yes.
As a
Yes.
baby. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
Boss
no.
baby.
Dang. So you just think
So
that?
your book, you
Yes.
chose that path the way you was brought up in that
Yes.
book and all that
Yes.
craziness.
Yes.
Shit,
Absolutely.
bullshit. Oh, I'm not supposed to be cussing.
No, you can
Oh,
say if how you feel, but I am saying no. I think so. I don't
bullshit.
think that it's too far fetched for me to believe that. I think that it's possible.
You
It's
chose that
possible.
path. You chose that path. That path.
As a child.
So this is not as a child. Hold on. This is what I'm saying, you guys. Before you are born, before you are conceived,
Oh.
you are in another realm, and we all come together, especially your immediate family, and you guys plan your life as to this whole situation. And the one spirit or soul that says, I'm gonna be the mother this time. You're gonna be the daughter. I'll be the father. I'll be your husband. I'll be your, and you guys plan all of this out, and you understand the point of you doing this, what you're trying to elevate, what you're trying to like add to your overall like being, or like who you are, your wealth of knowledge. And we're coming here. I mean, this is a philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that this is necessarily true, but this is a philosophy that I'm just sharing with you guys when I'm saying that you approach it like you did choose this path. You did say that you wanted to come through. I did do
I'll
that.
say I was
Like,
supposed to be here, but I didn't choose
so
the
with my
way
mom,
I wanted to
with my
be.
mom passing away, and my family and my name and all of the stuff that I went through as a child though. And I look at myself right now, I say, damn, that was a tough path, but I kind of understand what it did in order to kind of like to me, when I observe myself, I see myself as somebody that's supposed to like learn a lot of stuff. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so that was part of it. That was part of it. Me just working where I work and doing the things that I do. I'm supposed to be able to learn a whole bunch of stuff and then be able to share some of the stuff that I learned. And everybody, and then back, like we all come and learn from each other. I don't know what we talking
So
about.
I guess you would say you need some negative to bring positive to fruition.
Exactly. Without,
Because that's a lot of negativity in that build up.
but it wasn't all negative. I just told the negative
Not all
things.
negative, it was a lot. You told a lot of positive things too, especially your family tree. That was like crazy that you did all that research and you found that out. You was white at one point. That was crazy.
So, all right.
We all are.
Yeah, I mean, no, he dug back. He related to some British royalty or something.
We probably are.
Yeah,
If we
I would think
do
so.
the research.
Yeah.
I think so.
Cause I already know I was a house slave already. I know that. I was cooking.
In a past life.
Yeah, I
But
was
his
cooking.
his generation
I was
turned
cooking
black
them.
like just 4 generations ago, right?
Mhm.
Just
From
generations ago.
that particular leg. You have so many different
Mhm.
veins in your family. I think it said you almost need 10,000 people to make one person or
I can
something like
imagine.
Wow,
that.
you know what's crazy? And I didn't know that. And you know what I used to tell my daughter? I used to say, and I still say this sometimes, but I really used to say it when she was smaller because I really believe it. I used to tell her that she has a face that's hand carved by 10,000 angels, and you said 10,000. And
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Absolutely. But so what I was gonna say is you got 2 grandparents, 4 great grandparents, uh, 8 great grandparents, and then 16 third great
Oh my
grandparents.
goodness.
And then you get 32. So with my grandfather, that was the 4th generation, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that it was 32 other hymns. I had him as one of my 4th great grandfathers, and then I had 31 other ones.
Oh my goodness.
And all of them came together, and it shrinks down until it gets to you as one. But when you're looking at your family tree, it branches off like that. You got 2 parents, and you got 2 parents, and then you got 4 grandparents.
8
right.
great grandparents.
8 great grandparents but
Yeah.
fathers you got
Yeah.
4. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So just think about like your tree just splinters off. So yes, one vein and that was the vein that I was able to find. I went back 14
It's
generations.
the homogeneous and the heterogeneous thing.
Mhm.
The science, you know what I'm talking about. When
Tell me.
it's basic stuff we learned in like elementary. And
What
middle
elementary?
school
Cause I ain't heard
science.
them words.
I went to Dayton Public. The homogeneous and the
Mhm.
heterogeneous genes and how they're connected and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
All that
Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Damn.
anatomy.
So okay, I think that you wanted to talk about the many forms of addictions that people have. I mean, the most common forms is gonna be drugs, of course.
Drugs.
But what are some
That's
of
the most common
Gambling.
form that we think.
Right.
Gambling.
So yeah, what is the most common addiction among men and women?
Gambling. Men gamble a lot. I didn't realize
Sex.
that, especially with that sports betting stuff.
That's the number one
Oh, of
addiction.
course. Yeah.
Sex. By far.
Sex.
Wow.
Control you.
I know it controlled me for a long time.
But you know what? I realized I was just addicted too, and I ain't drank none in like 6 weeks. I realized
6 weeks.
I
You
was-
still?
No, I realized I was addicted to coffee. Like it was really
That's
affecting
really good.
my behavior, and it's like every time I'm stressed out, and the reason why I even quit drinking coffee is because my coffee machine at work broke, and I just like, well, let's see if I can just quit because I felt like I had a dependency on it because I was really like going crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and I realized like my daughter stressed me out. Oh, I need some coffee. I'm at work. Oh, I need some, and then I'm like, no, but it's starting to get less, but I didn't realize it had that kind of a.
Does it really make you more hyper though?
No, the thing about coffee with me, and that's probably why I got into addiction too. It doesn't make me hyper unless it's that McDonald's coffee or that real good coffee. But it just keeps me up and like this. It ain't
But
nothing.
all right,
like-
so but we said all right, sex is the most
yeah,
common addiction among
probably.
everybody.
I would.
But you understand why though, right?
Yeah,
Why? Why do you say it is?
because it feels good.
I don't. Okay, that's one. Tina, what'd you say? Why is sex the most common addiction?
I really can't answer why it's the most common. I just know that sex controls a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are addicted to it, whether it's a good way or a bad way.
The reason why is because creation.
And endorphins.
Well, you have to continue that. You have to make sure that life continues. And so it had to be like actually inserted into us to have that compulsion, that drive to want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, in so much that it gets polluted, it gets like perverted.
Yeah.
Transactional.
Toxic.
Just it gets all of the bad shit, but it has to be like that because we have to make sure that life will continue.
Make sure we giving that gift, huh?
Yes, exactly. Because without life,
The
without
gift that
sex,
keeps
there is no
on giving.
life.
Oh God, don't say that. That will sound.
The gift that keeps on
No,
giving.
no.
Oh, life.
Woo,
Damn, y'all getting like worked up. What's going on here? All right,
Nah, for real.
hold on, I wanted to ask
Hey,
you
y'all,
guys
don't be
something.
out there giving. If y'all got a gift that keeps giving, don't be out there giving that gift. Nobody wants that gift. That is not a gift, okay? You keep that to yourself. You go get your meds, whatever you need to do. Don't get that gift.
All right, so what about this? If you want to do something, but you don't do it because it's against the law
Oh,
or it's against somebody else's wishes, the person that you with or something like that,
Mhm.
you don't do it, but you want to. Are you a bad person because you want to do something that's against the law or against your relationship rules?
Are you talking about do something sexual or?
as long as you don't act on it, I don't. I mean, your mind, your thoughts are going to be your thoughts. You don't know what's going on up in people's heads. It be all kinds of crazy stuff. It's if you're going to act on what's going on up in there
Mm-hmm.
is the thing.
Okay.
Sometimes you can't control what's going on, and you're like, "What the hell?
Your
Why am I
thoughts
thinking
are-
about that for?" You know, you don't know what you came across to think. Some of the things in your head, it's you acting on whatever's in there. It's called self control. It's called temperance. All that good stuff.
So you're telling me if somebody wants to do something bad but they don't do it, they're still a good person because they didn't act on the thing that they wanted to do.
I mean, I
It
don't know.
depends on what they wanted to do. Like,
So I mean, if somebody is in a
What they wanted to murder somebody.
if somebody wanted to murder somebody but they just didn't because it was against the law, but every day they craved to murder, would they be a good
They
person?
need to get some help.
I be wanting to kill some people every day.
Nah, he mean like literally like go out there.
I mean, think about what you're saying.
I
Not
mean,
for
like,
real.
it's
You're
like-
saying it as an expression, but truly the desire to kill. Like that, would you consider that person to be a good murderer? You saying it pretty
I don't
good.
know.
Well, let's go away from that. That's darker than I wanted to
Because
be.
I've
But-
never desired to kill anybody.
But what about a man that desires to cheat on his woman? He desires to cheat, but he doesn't because she doesn't want him to.
Or he doesn't because he loves her enough not to.
He loves her enough not to, but he wants to.
Is he still a cheater?
No, he's not a cheater. He didn't act
Would
on
you
it.
be satisfied with a man like that?
How are you gonna know if he don't tell you and it
He
stays in
tells
his
you.
head?
He tells you. He's honest with you. He say, hey, I wanted to. He just talking to you, telling you.
Is he
Do
telling
you
you
want your
why?
man to
9
keep?
times
Do
out
you,
of 10, he did.
no, he didn't. I'm saying he didn't. In this situation we're making up, he
Is there
didn't do
a
it.
reason why he wants to cheat, or he just wants to cheat? Because
Or is
there's
he
other
just
women out
addicted
there.
to cheating?
He's addicted. Sex is the most addictive thing. He's a normal person. He likes to have sex. Is he a good? Is he wrong?
I don't know. I mean, he didn't act on it, but
If they married, yes. If they not married, no.
I mean, but he didn't act on
They're
it.
committed. What are we talking about marriage?
I wouldn't say he's necessarily bad,
Because,
but they
like-
need to talk. They need to talk.
If your boyfriend is serious with you, they all live together. Y'all ain't go get married
They
or
still
nothing,
be
but y'all
going
still they still be doing it. But is it right in your sight? I don't care about what
No,
people.
it's still wrong.
It's because he wants to.
Yeah.
But if
Okay,
he doesn't
so-
do anything and he wants to, then it seems like y'all need to talk about some things. To see
Or
why
probably
doesn't
not.
he
It could
want
be
to
nothing
do
that
it.
you're doing
There's
wrong.
nothing
It's
you
just
didn't do
what
nothing
he
wrong.
desires
wants.
to
He just
do.
wants
But
to.
eventually, they're gonna need some couples counseling, because if he keeps wanting to do that in his head, he's gonna eventually act out on it.
Or
If it
eventually
doesn't-
they just need to break up and let him go be single and she be single.
Damn, that's fucked up.
I mean, but if he really
Y'all
loved
think y'all would kick this man to the
y'all,
curb? Y'all would
y'all,
kick a man to the curb
y'all.
because he wanted to do this.
No, I said
After so many wanting to do it, motherfucker, you
it
done
just
did
depends
it.
on the situation because maybe they need to get some
You ain't gonna keep on
relationships
just
down
wanting
or
to do it and
something.
not doing it.
Right, and he telling her what his dumb ass
Right.
only keeping in his head.
Stupid.
Goofy.
Dumbass boy.
Do you what? So okay. So let me ask you this: if y'all had a man, right, and
If
he liked y'all's next door neighbor, and he
kill
and he
everybody on the block.
and he liked your next door neighbor.
Miss
Um.
Parker.
Miss
Okay, he
Parker.
liked her, but would you think he was being dishonest with you if he would be looking at her and don't tell you?
I already know he looking at her because hell, I'm looking.
Exactly. I mean,
So I know he looked
you
at
don't
her.
need to
So
know a
that
play
Is he
by
being dishonest though?
no,
necessarily.
because what he supposed to do? Like, damn, babe, I looked at Judy ass up there yesterday.
Right.
Like,
If I'm out in public and I see a nice looking guy,
If she
I'm
comes
not
to
gonna be,
visit
hey, I
y'all, if
saw a
she
nice
comes over
looking
the
guy
house and she
today.
kicks it with y'all play cards all the time. She's always
he don't
around,
gotta
and
tell
he
me,
like
babe. I was looking at her butt when she went and
not
walked to the
not like
bathroom.
that.
Like,
Right. That's too much.
I'm
You one
saying,
of
what about if
those.
he likes her though? Like he likes her.
Oh,
Should he tell you? But he's not gonna act on it. I guess.
but why would his dumb ass
Tell
tell
you?
me?
Okay. You're right.
Is he an idiot?
I'm just sitting here thinking, like,
But
dude,
women say they want their men to be honest. I guess my point is not should he tell you, but is
Do
it
you tell every
dishonest?
single thing
Is it
somebody is going on in
dishonest?
their
Is he
head?
being dishonest by liking her? And she comes over and he doesn't tell you
Is he
and keep her
calling her?
away
Is
from
he
here.
talking to her in private when
Should
you're
he
not
tell you to
around?
keep her away because he likes her? If
no, he should be able to control himself.
Exactly.
Like,
he don't act on it, but he just like her a lot, and
Does he
she
talk
one
to
of
her
your
on the
best
phone?
friends.
Does he see her in private?
he's weird then.
He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo
He's
material.
weird. I don't know. So you telling me liking somebody is weird?
If
How is
if
that?
I gotta keep my neighbor away from over here because you lusting,
Right.
that's
That's
weird.
That's
Like,
weird,
what?
weirdo. Beat it.
I don't think it's weird. I don't think that's. Well, all I'm saying
That's
is
like me
like,
telling you,
but
keep all
how?
your homeboys away, babe, because they be wearing gray
Cause you know I'm
sweatpants.
easy. Your
They
homeboys
be
looking
wearing gray
fine over
sweatpants,
here.
looking
Nah.
good.
Exactly. That's
Well, I think
Or
that.
or 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 babe,
But
don't
don't we
bring your
see?
friends over here with the deep waves.
So
right. Come
how
on.
do? Okay, all right then. So all right now
Weirdo.
let's go here. Let's go here. Let's. All right. So y'all said that's weird. Now let me ask you something. How many out of ten men, how many do you guys think cheat?
Um, 7.
7,
I think my lucky number today is 6.
6. Okay. All right. And they would do that regardless, like whether they was around entertaining new women or whatever. Do you think that you can um not encourage, but enable? I mean, it's hard for me to say what I'm trying to say because it's difficult for some reason. But I'm saying, can a woman put her man in a higher probability to even think about cheating from the stuff that she does?
A man can do the same thing with a woman. I mean,
A woman, man, anybody.
anything that's not.
If a man is bringing a lot of guys over his house all the time and leaving them there with his woman,
What man with common sense would do that, even if his woman ain't
what are
like
you
that? That's
saying?
just common courtesy.
Now,
I'm not gonna
my
be
my
leaving my
kid's dad
friends
used to
around
do
my
that, and
man.
all of his friends used to irk my nerves. Like, it just depends on the type of woman you are. Like,
So
when he used to have company, I would go in a whole nother side of the house.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
You ain't
like,
gonna be all up in
don't
his
even
face.
be in they face.
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So
So why are we acting like you do that?
'Cause you
Why
was
why do
asking
you
it
do
all
that? Why do you do?
weird.
I'm
You
not. I
was
wasn't.
being weird. You being weird.
You saying why do I go to
How
another
was that
side
by
of the
asking you a
house?
question? Like
The way you was asking it, I was like, what?
No, by saying that if a woman is bringing her neighbor over the house all the time and a guy likes the neighbor, like he fucking likes the neighbor, like
Why ain't he
that's just
going on
normal
somewhere
shit.
in his own lane? Why is he all up in their face and she bringing her over to chill?
I mean, what about a relationship like we watch Martin sometimes, right? How Pam, Gina, Martin is, all of them just
Yeah.
always kick it as friends together, but he end up liking the neighbor. I don't think that this is such a far
Do you mean
fetched
like
type of
like her?
scenario.
Okay, does he like her as to where he wanna
Or is he just
He
talk
might,
to her, or
yeah,
he just
he
wanna
might start
have
liking
sex
her,
with her?
and then
Cause
I'm saying if he starts liking her, which I don't think is like completely weird for some reason, I'm saying like, should he tell his woman, I for some reason I'm starting to like her a whole fucking lot. I don't want her to come over no more. Or if he don't, is he being dishonest from withholding that from her? That was the question.
This is weird.
That's weird. Why are you saying you're weird for saying it's
Cause
weird?
like, dang, I gotta stop
To me,
being her
I don't
friend
get it.
because you can't control your hormones. Like, that's not my fault. You can't control yourself.
Okay.
Right. Ain't like
Okay,
she
but that's
walking
what. But
around
okay,
That's
so
like me
so he
saying-
shouldn't say nothing.
That's like what she just said
Basically,
earlier.
no. Don't tell me that because then I'm gonna be like, well, damn, can I leave home and trust you not to creep over through the back door?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you done opened up a whole nother.
But don't people change relationships? What does that say? What about if that is your man telling you that it might be something about you that you might need to?
Then he need to say
Tweak.
it.
Then tell me that. Don't tell me don't bring your friend
I
around because I
mean,
think I like her.
he don't know how to communicate that.
Well, if
He's
he
just
don't know how to
telling her. He's
communicate,
just telling
you
her
better-
what he feels
you
like. A
better
lot of
get
people
together.
don't know how to communicate like with kid gloves all the time, and all he just knows like, babe, for some reason I like your
He
friend.
think
Just
that
stop
grass
bringing
is
her
greener
around.
over there.
Now, is this my friend or is this my neighbor?
Your neighbor friend.
Oh, I ain't got
No,
no
you
neighbors.
can't
Would
say
you go
neighbor.
tell? Would you go tell the? I would think that your neighbor would be your friend if y'all playing
No.
cards and kicking it a lot.
Oh,
No.
I guess. but
We just
I don't-
neighbors.
I don't hang out
Yeah,
with
that
her.
would be so fucking awkward to say.
Yeah.
He just might need to just break up with her.
Mm-hmm. Going about his business.
Yeah, that's weird.
He's not ready for a commitment
Yeah, he's a weird.
if he can't control his little thing around my neighbor.
I don't know.
My little neighbor.
This is just I guess when we talking about the addictions of sex, and addictions normally probably will make somebody act out of their character, right? I mean,
Yeah.
that's what the addictions do. So
Well,
if,
what if that is their character?
I think that no, because there's something called nut clarity too. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Nut clear. Oh yeah, when the man is all like relieved because he busted a nut or whatever.
Well, he's before a man nuts, he thinks completely different about the woman that he's dealing with. Like I'm talking about, like he can.
That's
He
us
can, and
too,
then
though.
it's okay. So there it is. Then so women have nut clarity as well,
Like, soon as I
But the
climax,
thing-
ooh, get off of me.
right?
Dang, y'all.
So the
Oh,
point
girl.
is the point of that is saying that
Jeez.
sex will make people behave differently than they normally would, because when we bring in this factor of nut clarity, where you like, all right, I did what I wanted to do. I'm not that on you anymore.
Yeah.
I don't like her no more.
Yeah.
We could be together again.
I don't
No, I
think
think
that.
I think what
I
he's
don't-
saying is
No, no.
like when we lay down and we start, I'm all in love, and then
You think
after
like,
we
man,
done-
I want to bust like 5 nuts before
Yeah,
you
but-
fuck
but
her,
that one is
and
just
then
like-
after you nut, you like, nah, this was
Right.
good enough.
Right.
Okay, you
I don't
you
waste
ready to
3
go?
minutes of your
Dang, so
time.
y'all don't just be liking somebody afterwards? What's going on here?
No,
No.
the right woman they will, but I don't think that sex for a lot of people, and especially men, have like an emotional connection to it to say like it's like or don't like. It's kind of like some recreational practice that happens for a bunch of people. But I do think that, to your point earlier, I think that women have more deciding factors whether they will participate in sex or not than men do. A man will go and look every woman, not every woman, they probably got at least some type of standards, but that fits into their box. I think they're seriously, like they gonna have some kind of.
We think
Some men don't, but I think everybody got a point where they like, nah, hell no. I don't know. They might not.
I know.
What you think? All men will have sex with? So you think every woman
My
is
mom used to
fuckable?
say coochie don't got no face.
Coochie don't got no face.
Butterface. Wait a minute, what did they say? It must be your ass because it ain't your face.
I'm saying most women probably can, but there is some that you like. I don't know.
They got the tip drill out, and then that term butterface.
Butter, you know all of this, don't you?
Butterface.
Everything butterface.
Oh, everything but the see.
Everything butter.
Everything butterface. Okay.
So people's thoughts do make them bad. Just thinking about something makes you a bad
We
person.
didn't say that. We said, why you gotta be telling her
It
everything?
don't make
Why
you
can't
a
keep it
bad
in there?
person.
So you, all right.
Like,
I mean, but to the woman that he's deceiving, he would be a bad person. You called him weird. You called him weird for what he thinks.
Why can't he keep it in his head?
Well,
Why he gotta tell
okay, that's what
everything?
I'm saying. So you're saying that he's having weird thoughts.
He could have kept that to himself.
No, he didn't keep it to himself.
I know, but
He
he
did. He kept it to. Is it weird for him to even be thinking like that though?
I mean, we had
According
a lot
to
of,
you, it is.
Well,
It makes him a bad
no,
person.
I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth.
Is a weird person a bad person?
No, 'cause I'm weird.
Uh,
I said if he got the self control not to act on it. I mean, there's a lot of.
would you forgive him if he couldn't?
I mean,
I wouldn't be able to
but
trust
you said he
him.
kept it to himself.
I
What
would
about
if
if
he
he-
told
he
me.
did
If he
act-
told me, I wouldn't be able to trust him after that day.
What about if he acted on
Until
it?
she moved.
Can you forgive him?
No, because she lives next door to us. Weirdo, you gonna act on the next door neighbor that I gotta see every day?
Damn, no forgiveness.
So would I be wrong for paying him back?
That's a great question. Yes, you absolutely
See
would.
what I'm saying? How? Should I tell him first? Like, oh, I'm gonna get you back.
Oh, you know women. Nah.
I think the relationship at that point would just be over with.
It was over when he told me he wanted to screw her. It was over when he thought he wanted to screw her.
But would
So
you
why is it over for me doing it? That's what I'm saying. Y'all pick and choose was fair.
You can choose.
That's not fair. But you stepped out, well, I can't give me some strange too. I'll be back.
Yeah.
Just like you came back.
I say at this point, I say, you know
No
what?
rag.
I say when I slept with her, I did not realize what I realize now.
Shut the hell up.
That
And
this
then let me
relation,
go
no, I
not
say
realize
no.
some shit,
Listen,
too.
I would say no. After hearing you say that, I realize what I realize now, that this relationship is over.
Oh, because I went and got wet.
Oh.
Now that I went and got wet, it's over.
Yeah.
Now we gotta fight. Somebody gonna get stabbed. The police gonna come. Like,
I'm like, well,
no, let's just wake up and go have makeup sex. And don't
I
step
say,
out
I
no
say,
more.
I say, all right, you know what? Exactly. You're right. Go ahead. Go out and do it. Go do it. And then when you come home,
I'm
just
gonna
probably be
That's-
gone.
that's
Yeah.
Right, I'm gonna
I'll
be gone. That's not fair.
It is. It's not fair, but I would extend that same like right to her. Like if she slept with one of,
So has this ever happened
if
to you
she,
because you lied?
The neighbors.
yeah, no, this hasn't never happened to me
Then
where
how
I
can you say
slept with
that?
one of my
And then you
friends.
gonna give her the right to go get some strange. Ain't never
No,
happened. So you can say-
listen to me. No, I wouldn't do that. I would say if she stepped out, I would just say like, hey, you know, I think this over. I think she might should break up with him if she wants
That's
to.
not fair.
Oh.
Being so
If she
unfair.
wants to, you know,
Well,
is cheating
She
a
ain't
deal
She's
breaker?
not gonna be a dumbass and tell you.
Is cheating?
She's
Is
just gonna be
cheating?
like
Okay, so we talked about men, but what about
that.
women though? Women, how often do they cheat? Out of 10 women, how many cheating?
8.
Damn, that's a higher number than the men.
It is. It's true.
Oh my god, that's
Women cheat that much?
Yes.
I
Are
feel
you
like
serious?
I cheated
And they
more
and,
than
and women
men
cheat
in
that much and they'll never admit it. They'll
That's
never. Nobody
crazy.
else will sit here. And, look, you see her like what? Huh?
Well, no, I'll say I've got cheated on more than I have.
More than you've cheated on other people?
Yes.
But you have cheated.
You cheated before?
It was. I would be like a cheat back. Oh, backseat.
Whatever
cheat
the
back.
reason,
Nah, ain't no
whatever the
such thing
reason,
as a cheat back.
whatever the
Yes, it
reason, you
is.
have
I don't
cheated.
think no. I think that
Backseats.
I think that if somebody has cheated on you, you're allowed to cheat on them as much as you want forever.
No, that's
Well, why
horrible.
just
If
leave?
they
Why
want
not
to
just
live
leave
for me
each
forever,
other
That's it
alone?
then. Just,
Like that's
I mean, yeah, I think you should leave it alone. But
that's
if you stay in
living
a
in that's
relationship,
actually
if you
miserable
stay,
and unhealthy.
That's
it
unhealthy.
is,
It's
it
honestly.
is, it is. But if you stay in the relationship, that's just a
But
part
guess
of the
what?
game.
See,
You
I'm so
cheated on
different.
her now, and you admitted to it, and it's out there that you cheated. She can go and cheat on you,
But my thing
and it's up to
is-
you to break up with her if you want. But you fucked it
I'm gonna
up.
push the pause button. Y'all don't mind. My thing, okay, we're all like 40 something or whatever.
Mhm.
I mean, in my opinion, not everybody, because everybody matures differently, but in my opinion, there should be a more increased number of people our age and up that said, you know what, that cheating stuff is for the birds. It's toxic. I want to be I want to be happy. I want to be in a positive environment. I want to build. I want to travel
You want
with
this
this
little
one
shot right here?
with this
Yeah.
one person. I want to be goal driven. Like that, in my opinion, that should be happening for a lot of people our age and up right now. It shouldn't be, oh, we're still cheating back and we're 40 something. We're halfway dead.
Well, I'm gonna say I think a lot of it playing on the men that we got out here. Like a lot of them that's our age did a lot of time in prison, so they still getting their youth back.
What they wearing the 90s herringbones or something? How long was they locked up for? Because
Nigga better get speed this shit up, nigga. Like
That's why they.
I was
still trying
locked
to
up.
cheat
Hold on,
and
now
live
we
like they
together with
23.
it. I was locked up, so give me at least
10 more years.
the fuck. All
I
right,
gotta
I'm
catch
with
up.
you though.
no, but
I
you know,
gotta
the
catch
contrary to popular, I feel like a lot of guys that's been locked up, some of them move too fast because they feel like they missed out on life. So it could either go either way with
Hey, it's
a
just
situation like
it's
that,
just
depending on
like
how long, you know. Yeah,
I don't know what's going on in the dating world.
it's crazy out here. It's just
I was
crazy
having
world.
fun for 3 years and it ended, so I'm
Yeah.
back in the dark. So I don't know what's going on out there.
It's saying, where you doing? Where you at? When can I see you? Can I get a hug?
Like leave
Praise
me
the
alone.
Lord.
Just leave me alone.
I think that men and women are different.
Of
A
course.
woman is not made to be out here cheating. A
We
woman is not.
just made to sit back and take it
We're made to get bacterial
Yeah.
infections.
and
That's what
get
happens
get
when
hello
men go out with
Shirley
multiple
this
women.
barber calls and shit.
Yeah.
I said that's wrong.
Yay,
It's wrong to
BB,
give her a
yay.
bacterial infection.
It's fun.
No, I'm not. A man shouldn't be out here cheating and sneaking around and being deceitful.
Everybody should just get married.
Everybody should get married. How many women, honestly though, how many women would be acceptable for a man to have?
You mean polygamy or some crap?
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm saying
These
no,
men
I'm saying
so
in
broke,
real
they
in
even
real
entertain some stuff like that.
but if they had
Bags.
more than one woman, that they would have more money and structure. The family and both women would too as well. And has there ever been a time in a relationship where you didn't feel like all of the demands that the man was like asking you to do, and it would have been okay to
I
have some
think
help?
that all the so-called relationships I was in was a waste of time because I wasn't ready. I didn't even want to be with these men that I was acting like I was with. Like we were just having sex.
Yeah,
I
that's not
wasn't-
really-
I wasn't mentally committed to these men or
Is there anything they could
emotionally.
have done to step their game up? And then, is there one man that you feel like got away? He was a good guy. He cared
Out of the
about
ones
you.
that I dealt with?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
just one.
Just one. Okay. And what did you do?
What did I do to make him leave me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. This time. Because, I mean, we really wasn't even... It's kind of different because we wasn't really together. He just treated me better than anybody that I was with
Mhm.
ever treated me.
What would treating you good look like? Like for a man to treat you good? Paint a picture for us. Quick picture.
Damn. That's so fucking deep. I don't even know.
What would make you happy as a woman, Jay?
Love deposit.
Who?
love deposit.
Okay, now you're
And
being
I,
cryptic.
well, I would like to speak on what she said because you said something. This man treated you better than anybody that's ever treated you. That doesn't necessarily mean that he treated you right. And I'll say this because I was in a situation where I was with a man that treated me better than anybody, but all he did was set the bar for when I'm with somebody in a relationship, at least be like, hey, I'm not going to be over here with willy nilly when this man that really didn't treat me right treated me better than everybody. I mean, he was a bar setter, but he didn't necessarily treat you right. But he at least let you know that you are capable of obtaining something higher than what you've been doing, if that makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, y'all sneaky. But anyway, but a love deposit.
Yeah, what's a love deposit?
Because a lot of I don't know, a lot of men in general, in my opinion, are one way or the other. Like some men with that think they have money want to control you, or some men that may not have as much money may feel intimidated. But somebody that wants to put a love deposit in you, they're not focused on.
I love deposit.
Yes.
That sounds like sex for sure.
No,
It has nothing to do with sex.
no. So, somebody that wants to put a love deposit in you don't care about your status. They're not asking you about your credit score. They truly care about you. Someone with a love deposit will give you all that they have, but a man that has money, yeah, he might drop 800 on you, but 800 to him is like a dime in a bucket. This other man over here may not have all that, but he's putting love. He's putting
What is
time
love?
into
What
you.
time?
Time into you, attention into you, letting you know that he wants to build with you. Actually wants you to know that he wants a future, making actual plans with you, actually communicating with you, actually pouring positive affirmations into you, and you're pouring those things back into them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I like that. No, I like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Girl. To me, when I listen to you, you have an idea of what would make you happy. So I think that that's important for real, for you to have that idea. So when you get there, you can like feel it and know. Because if you don't have no type of like destination on your map or whatever it is, then it's hard to say if you're making progress or not. So let's say that you run into a man and this man is pouring affirmations in you. He's doing everything that he possibly can. But he's growing and getting better at it. You know what I'm saying? He does it once. And you're like, okay, he got potential to do it. Does he need to like, I'm trying to think of how I want to say it. Like, how much time will you give him to actually become what you actually think he can be?
I mean, we're 40 something years old, so I'm not waiting on nobody to become what they actually can be at this point. You know, I mean,
He got to be perfect from the jump.
No, for example, who I'm with, you accept somebody for who they are. You already know who they are. You're gonna accept them for who they are. They're gonna accept you for who you are. Not those kind of. You always got things you can change, like behavior. Not those kind of things, like that's just the way I am. You know, just for example, like
career wise and
no, just for example, like if you've been single for a while and you used to move in a certain way. Hey, I'm in a relationship now. This ain't gonna work. I need to. You know, that's not I'm just the way I am kind of thing. But I'm saying accepting you for who you are, where you at in life. Yeah, you guys can progress or whatnot. But that potential stuff is like that's 20s and 30s
potential
stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like when you meet somebody and you're in your 40s and 50s, you either accept what the hell they got going on,
yeah,
or you're not going to accept what they got going on. Can you work with what they got going on? Can they work with what you got going on?
Yeah. Okay.
We're not about to be building.
And how long does it take you to get to know somebody too?
I haven't got to know nobody in a long time. Everybody I deal with, I've known, you know, and that's where I'm at now. It's like,
I'm in a relationship. How long?
That's what I'm saying. Okay. That's where I'm at now. I want somebody that I can get to know. I don't want nobody that I already know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Meet a stranger.
I want to meet a stranger.
That's comfortable though, because you already know you ain't got a question if they crazy or a murderer.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Yes, you
still
do.
gotta do that.
Yes,
You
you
do.
do. Because you don't even really know
You
people
never
today.
you never know people
Mhm.
who like say they had married somebody for like 10 years or 20. They like I didn't even
Yeah.
know him.
You know what?
I
That's
mean, but you
true.
do,
That
but
is
you
true.
do after a long time. You do, even if somebody change or do something like different, you do kind of get a chance to know this
But you'll
person.
never know somebody 100% because you don't know what's
Yeah.
going on in
No,
Yeah.
that's the bad
there.
part.
There.
But would you want to know? Would you want to know what's going on in somebody else's mind? Never.
Keep
Sometimes.
that. I keep that.
Would you want to know what's going on in somebody else's mind? Tina?
Not for real, because people crazy. I wouldn't want nobody to know what's going on in my mind. Because I be thinking some crazy stuff
Oh,
sometimes.
hell yeah.
I be thinking some crazy stuff sometimes.
Your mind works so fast. You think
Mhm.
of some whole shit. Like you can think of
Mhm.
a whole
A whole scenario in an instant.
man. That's crazy. I wonder where that comes from. Like the thought,
It's
man.
instinct.
That's the human condition. Like
Yep.
the human condition is so fragile but so advanced at the same time. Just look at you was born like 78 or no 75.
Mhm.
I was born in 80s, born in 78. Look, it's like 40 something years. And it's like look how much things
Why
have
you just tell my age on here like that?
I'm 40 something. But look how much things have advanced
Yeah,
just
I
in
delete the whole
that little
interview.
time. Like the human
She said you was
condition
born in
is just
78. Like,
it's so intricate. We was just walking around with the rotary phone and the telephone, and then somebody called a pager. Then we had the cassette tape. Then we had the CD. We thought we was doing it with the CD. Then we thought the DVD player was innovative, and then with the little MP3 player, that little janky thing. Oh my God, innovation! And it's everything just happened so fast. And then we got this social media now. It used to be like, dude, you got mail. I mean, look how much stuff is happening. That's
quick too.
Our parents didn't even know where we were all day. We just came home when the sun came down.
Now you can pick up your phone and see right where your kids at. Like,
Yeah, they didn't know I was all the way out in Miamisburg somewhere and I'm supposed to be in town.
Right.
And I'm 12.
Say 12.
Mhm.
You know, it's different now. Yeah. I mean, and that's just an example of the human condition and how fragile, but how innovative we are at the same time. Things are just constantly changing, and I think since the human condition inside is fragile, that's why there's a lot of increase in like anxiety and depression and suicide now because we're being overstimulated right now. It's overwhelming.
If dreams, right? Y'all have dreams.
Mm-hmm.
One, what do you think dreams are?
It could be dreams are what?
Peanut.
Peanut. Dreams are what life could be, should be, might be.
Hi.
Oh my God! I thought I was like listening to the podcast with Oh, no, right
It's
here.
a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Exactly. Hey, how you?
Hi.
Talk about hey, how you?
Oh my God! You know what? I may have a play for you.
All right.
Okay.
So we're throwing a gala for.
Look, walk in,
All right.
making money. Look, potatoes.
Get in the bite. Get in the bite.
Yeah, come on, slide down. Hold on, let me
We
fall.
have a gala going on for Fish Network and Chill. We're doing a
Slide down.
June
I can't see.
29th. June 28th, I think it's Saturday. That's what's going on. So yes, if you're free, we would love you to been there.
I will be free. I'll
That's
make
lit.
myself free.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And Kwame
Okay.
wants to get a booth at the Potato Festival.
That's on August the 10th.
That's
I'll put on my calendar.
And we're having
I
a
don't-
potato bash on May
It's
25th.
August
Catch
10th.
me up,
Yeah, the
Alva.
potato festival. Yeah.
Right now, we
Second
was
Saturday.
talking about what do you. So I just asked a question and said, what do you think a dream is? And Tina, right, and that's exactly when you knocked on the door. So I want to go there.
I don't know. I think a dream could be anything. It could be what should be happening in your life, what could be happening, what probably happened that you didn't even know happened. You know, I don't know. And then some dreams, I remember learning that all the dreams are different. The dreams that you don't remember mean something. The dreams that you can remember mean something. If you fall in a dream, that means something. Like everything about a dream means something. So
Dang, yeah.
I wonder what happened if you land in the thaw. I never landed.
you might wake up with a nosebleed, a headache,
I never
all kind of
landed.
stuff like
I just
that.
always fell and then it
Yeah,
never landed.
I heard when if you
my
now
daughter-
there is used to
My
say
daughter
if you
fell out the bed and she landed.
well they
and
said
she
oh
woke
she
up on
said
the
she,
floor.
yeah.
You like any stuff like that really be real.
Well, you used to could dream you was pissing and then you would pee on
you
yourself.
appealing yourself.
I never did
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
I want to add to I want to add and never take
Yeah,
away.
come on, let me hear what you
Is,
got.
so like, how do y'all correlate dreams with deja vu? Because
So-
I literally just had deja vu today, and I'll give my synopsis on dreams real quick before we kind of segue to the next portion of this. As you can see, I pie. So dreams to me seems to be these breadcrumbs that we are given by the Most High. Because again, we are sat here with no messages, no nothing. Like we come here with no instructions at all.
like
So
that.
if we are giving, the only thing that's given to us that we can't even control could be instructions, right? So if I'm giving a dream about this type of thing, maybe it's something that's either telling me I should strive towards or to, like most times tell me, yo, you know what I'm saying, you need to leave that alone. We get these certain daydreams of deja vu for a different reason. So I want to ask the panel of how you guys feel about the correlation between dreaming and deja vu.
I experience deja vu a lot, but it be weird to me because I'm like, oh, I already did this or this happened before, and do you remember this happening? I be asking my kids like, do y'all remember this already happening? And they be like, one of my daughters, she always agree with me like, yeah, this did happen before, like she was with me. So I don't know where it come from, but we all experience it.
How do you interpret it though?
Sometimes it be good, sometimes it be bad.
I'm saying in the grand scheme of life, like if you have to apply what this means for society, what does that mean for the grand scheme of all humans when they're having a dream, when they're having a deja vu? What does that actually mean? Or do you feel like it's just a one-on-one type of personal?
I feel like it'd be an outer body experience.
So, like, how are we all having these same things within each other?
That's crazy you say that because I just made a post today and I said that people are people and everywhere around the world. Somebody is going through the same. We all experience the same exact things in life, whether it's the bad friendships, the bad relationships, the deaths in the family, the losing this, the losing the dog, the losing the cat, all of that. We all experience the same exact stuff. Like I be sitting here thinking like, my friends suck, and then here go a girl all the way in China saying the same exact thing. Like she going through the same exact thing that I'm going through right now. Like we all experience it all around the world. The same song, like Tupac said, or Digital Underground, whichever one of them said it.
So I'm past.
Well, I don't know about all humans, but me personally, I feel like I'm a spiritual being living a human experience. And I feel like dreams are affirmations. I feel like dreams are visions. Dreams help me solve problems. Dreams help me be aware of danger. Dreams help me be aware, like, hey, maybe I need to change something in my life. Deja vu is just a connection that you just have. I'm probably in the spiritual realm, maybe just like reminding you of something. Yeah. Just like movies and stuff, I think a lot of movies are real and they really are trying to tell us a message because the government owns a lot of the movies and they're trying to infiltrate something just like the Matrix.
I'll shoot some bell there. So if you actually want to Google this, anybody at home, they actually have a budget which is inside of the U.S. government to where they actually produce films. So if you see a film that you feel like they're doing a narrative, this is actual and factual, they actually have money set aside in order to push an agenda in the film industry. I hope
And do y'all know,
yeah, I think I've seen that.
do y'all know where that money
The
came
Department
from?
of Defense.
And
Yes,
what's her
yep,
name spoke
yep.
on that? The girl that nobody liked because she had white or whatever. What's her name? I can't think of it.
But do y'all know where that money came from that they
like
set aside to make
No,
that?
Where?
She,
Oh,
Liquor
Candace
store?
Owens.
yeah, yeah,
Liquor
yeah.
store?
Yep.
She said something about that
Damn.
on the Breakfast Club.
Yep.
What, they take the taxes from liquor
So
stores to
listen,
do
remember
what?
when COVID came and all of that, and I hate to talk about this, but when COVID came,
We
and
here.
the only place that stayed open
Liquor store
was
and
the
the gas
liquor
station.
store. That's because the government controls the liquor store.
Yeah, they get taxes off of it.
Oh, yeah.
They
State-
might-
yeah, it's
So
a
they
state
made
liquor
sure
store.
that they wanted to keep us drunk Everything else was closed. We couldn't go buy no tissue.
But
Couldn't
the
go
liquor
buy
store was open.
no wipes. But
No, all I had in my house
This
was
is
wet
true.
wipes because people was buying all the tissue.
But we could go buy liquor up until
All I had my
11 p.m.
all I had my house was liquor.
That's crazy. Is this
I had
true?
wine.
The liquor store was open during COVID.
Oh,
The
never
liquor-
closed.
Never closed.
Not one day off.
Never closed.
Not one day off.
And
And
because they
everything
was
was
getting
closed?
7.7% taxes on it.
And to me, I feel like it kind of saved a lot of people because listen, like alcohol. No, I'll be honest. Alcohol does cleanse your system, and then like number two is also so. I actually took a nutrition class in college. I was bringing this up, right? You have 16 fluid ounces of alcohol for a female. You got 32 fluid ounces as a male that actually flushes your body. And so alcohol actually is a natural deterrent of keeping your blood regulated. So I can see how there was a positive aspect to it as well.
Excessive.
But then like people who drink it to excess is a different type of
Yeah,
And
alcohol is
people
a
who are
cleanser.
diabetic aren't supposed to
like-
be drinking it because
niggas
it's
like,
80%
drink.
sugar.
like 32
You got-
A lot of spirit.
You got COVID, nigga. Go to the liquor store.
Go to
The
the liquor
liquor
store.
store is medicine.
Yes,
The
go
liquor
to
is
the
Thunderbird,
medicine
get
for
the
COVID.
Thunderbird, get that right up out of here.
Back in the day, I used to drink Parmesan, clear it out.
Parmesan.
Literally just said that.
Clear it out.
Damn.
So how about we didn't get your take on deja vu and dreams and is there any correlation between the two to you?
Deja vu, probably. I don't know. But
The book of Alva.
dreams are another world that you go to when you sleep. And these is experiences, man, that like literally happen to you. They happen. They happen regardless. They make me feel a certain way. I'm present there. It's definitely another world that I go to. And everybody goes to another world when they're there.
What about those
When they
lucid dreams?
experience these, they tell you experiencing things that you didn't, but you actually experience all the shit in your dream.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your brain
As an
always
event.
works.
It's an event. I remember, as a matter of fact, I can remember certain dreams that I've had throughout my life
Let's talk about it.
as a real life experience.
Mm.
Those are an experience that I've had during my life, and it's not. A dream is a completely another
I
world
saw
that you
So
go
Fox
do
to.
in
you
my
be
dream.
mad when you get woke up out your sleep and you in a good dream and then you can't go back to sleep and
That
get
long-
back?
I'm gonna
on
tell you
your-
something
no
cool.
problem
Hold
back
on,
to
hold on.
sleep. I
Look,
have
No,
problem.
not get
But
back
if
to
you're
sleep, but
dream.
get back to that dream.
I gotta-
never get
I'm
back
trying.
to
Hold on.
that.
I'm trying to tell y'all
So-
something.
You
I'm
get
trying
back
to
to your
tell.
dream.
I ask for I can get right back in that same exact dream. Like
What?
I
You
swear.
a
Look,
beast. You a beast.
so look,
E.T. phone home.
well, I thought like that's normal for everybody else, but to me,
Now my
and
dream is
then
interrupted.
I'll pass the ball right back to you after this. Like literally, so like I'm a 5 a.m. club, right? So I will literally have a dream that I thought was lit during this whole time we waking up at 5 a.m. And I also have when my alarm go off, boom, from 5 to 5:30, I can get right back in that same dream I was in.
I can't never.
I never got back to the same dream. You a beast.
I can't never get back to the same dream.
It just get
45
interrupted. I'm
years.
like,
How do y'all go to sleep?
I just.
I don't sleep
I
that
light
much.
an
I probably
incense
sleep
and I
like
lay there.
5
I put
hours
some
a
over
day.
my eyes.
One
So-
good thing about dreams that I think is cool
I'm about to
is
tell some
this though.
cool
Like,
stuff.
hold on. Man, so
I'm gonna show them how to do
a
it.
dream, the good thing about dreams, right, is that when you have a bad dream and you wake up, it's good. Like
Yeah,
waking up out of the
relief,
bad
right.
dream
Relief.
is the relief of all relief.
Yes.
Because I've been about to like fucking either go to jail forever or I did some fucked up shit.
I done been in,
and I'm
I
like,
done,
and
I was
in
literally
the
serving
dream,
a sentence.
bro, look, in the dream, I'm hoping that it's a dream. And
it's
told
real.
myself it wasn't a fucking dream in the dream, and then
Yeah.
I end up waking up and it was
Yes.
a dream.
Sometimes a
The
bad
dream
is so
is
bad,
the
I wake
getaway.
myself up like, oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Oh my
do that
god!
all the
But
time.
listen though, a dream is a real experience. So check this out though. I've dreamed that I've done like sweet as fuck, like shit, like I dream that I'm just doing some major shit, right? Shit that I think is good,
Yeah.
and I wake up, and that shit is a bad
You're like,
fucking
I'm on
dream
the
Yes.
now.
I give you an example.
The bad dreams are good and the good dreams are bad when you wake up from them. That's the
Yeah.
sweetest shit about dreams though.
Let me give you an example of that. So I've had this dream probably a million times in my life of me literally coming on a stupid bag. And I will literally go to my house and hide the money in a place for me to get it. And I wake up and it's not there. That's a bad dream. I've had that bad dream a million times in my life.
Bro, you wake
I don't
up.
know if you guys ever experienced that before.
Bro, you wake up and you like, damn, that wasn't it. That wasn't real.
Oh,
It's fucked up.
That's
It's
a bad
fucked up.
dream.
It's fucked. But the getting out of a jam, a dream jam, is the
Right.
sweetest shit.
I agree.
Oh my god,
I agree.
you
My
be
last
fucked
dream, I
up.
can remember my mom just had a baby,
oh my god.
Mm.
and it was a boy.
Is your mom alive?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
She had a baby like now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
This dream was just like,
I want to be a godfather.
this dream was
I want to be a
like,
godfather. of that
Yeah, you
baby.
dream about your friends.
yeah,
and
this
shit,
dream
though.
was just like maybe 4
Damn.
days ago. She had a little boy.
Right.
The devil is a lie.
My mom had
Great
that.
grandma.
Were you in an active dream or you just?
No,
I
your
was
mom
in a
actually
dream.
had
She
the
had
baby.
the baby,
Tell
and
me
she
in
wanted
real
me to
life
go get her
and
some
in the dream?
chicken.
Okay.
She
In the
wanted-
real, did she have a baby real life and
Yeah.
in the dream?
Yeah, and it was
What?
like she had to get up and feed him, and she was hungry too. So she like, Tina, go get me some chicken. And I'm like, damn, Mom, you want some chicken? Let me hold the baby. And then I woke up, and I woke up,
Your mama didn't
So
do
you
that.
saw the baby and everything.
but I didn't get to hold him.
Oh.
It might have been my brother.
Man, but that's deep.
Yep, she just had it.
Dreams are something, man. I mean, I
And
always
she was walking
wonder
like it
what
was
is
tearing
it.
her up too, like she was too
Yeah,
old
because
to
she
be
always
having
be
a
having
baby.
a
Yeah.
baby.
And she was like bent over like this, and she was like, Tina, I need you to go get me some chicken. And I'm like, I want to hold the baby. And then I woke
Did
up.
she tell your mama you had a dream she had a baby? Because she was like, you a liar. She was like, you
Look,
a
check this
liar.
dream out that I had. One day, me, Peanut, and Peanut, right?
I'm in your dream. Tell me this, y'all. Just want y'all to know.
No, you actually wasn't. But we was at the podcast though, and we was talking about dreams, and we was talking about lucid dreams, that you can
Lucid
control your dream, right? You can control your dream, and change. They said they can fly in their dreams. As
Yeah.
soon as they know that it's a
I
dream,
can.
they can
Float.
take off
You
and
can
fly
do
and
it.
do
Dude, I've
different
been
shit.
flying for my whole life.
And you can
I
feel
feel
it.
like I can
Feel
levitate
real.
and float across.
Well, check this out. After they
Levitation.
told me that,
Yeah.
right? I had a dream, and in the dream, I seen my bruh. He passed away, but in the dream, I knew that he did though. You know what I'm saying? And I seen him, and I was sitting next to somebody, and I was like, bruh, I think this is a dream. I said, because he passed away. I said that in the dream,
Mm-hmm.
with the person that I was sitting next to, like, man, this ain't no dream. They was like seriously checking me, making me feel stupid. And I was like, but man, my brother said I could just fly right now.
So you,
I remembered the
From that
shit that we
podcast we
talked.
had.
Yes, I remember the shit we talked about in my dream.
yeah.
I took that with me into my dream. So this is some shit though. Like, and in the dream, I was thinking like I should just try to fly. I was like, nah, you gonna look stupid. You gonna look stupid. And I was like, this is not no dream. And it actually was a dream.
Yeah.
And when I woke up, I thought like, damn, I should have tried that shit.
You didn't
I
try to
tricked
fly in
myself
the dream?
I'm gonna give it
because I
context.
thought that if I tried to fly, everybody around me was gonna think
So
I
you-
was
you-
crazy.
But that's crazy because I tell people in my dreams that I can fly, and I'll literally be flying, like not flying, but I'll be up
Float.
off the ground and floating.
So you 49 and you never levitated in a dream?
I think you have.
I've been levitating
I
in a dream.
levitated in my dreams
I
for
don't
like
know.
30
Since
years.
I was 10 years old.
Yeah,
So-
30 years.
So to lend a little bit of context to the story was this, like we said before was we had a podcast where we were talking about this, and then we talking about like the whole thing of astral projection, and I didn't even understand what the actual term was. I have an ability to where like I'll be in a dream and I will realize I'm in a dream and literally everything will stop like right then and there, and I'll be like, yo, this is a dream, and I'll be like for instance, so like one story or one dream I was in to where somebody tried to tell me, oh, you go to prison for like rest of your life, this, that, third. And then one way I recognize this in my dreams, if you ever think about this in your dream, and I put it out into the stratosphere, this. If you never realize how you got somewhere, that's how I always recognize. I'm like, I remember driving here, because I never drive in my dreams. Never.
No, wow, really?
So whenever I'm like, wait a minute, how I get here? Oh, it's a dream. And then I'll be like, at this point, I can just do whatever. I could like move, shapes, matters, everything, and just do whatever the hell I want to do at that point in time. And most time, I be so enamored with that fact of that, it always wakes me up. But I can literally be like, wait a minute. Like right now, I can be sitting here right now, like, wait a minute, it's a podcast, whatever. I'm like, wait a minute, I don't remember driving here. Oh, this some bullshit. Oh, and I slide and I can do whatever I want to until I
So do
wake
you
up.
literally tell yourself it's a dream, or do you just start controlling
I
it?
literally be like it be like how we sit here right now. I'm like, wait a minute, y'all motherfuckers ain't even real. This is fake ass shit.
I don't literally
I
say
start
that.
talking to them just like this, like, man, this shit is fake as fuck. Like,
I don't never
nah.
literally say that. I just start controlling the narrative. I've never said, "Oh, this is a dream," or
I
"This is fake." I
always-
just always control it.
I have to convince myself too.
I just control the narrative. I've never like physically like said that to myself.
So in your dreams all the time, is it just lavish?
No.
Nah, hell nah, bro. This is
Hell
wild
no.
shit too.
So why don't you control the bad then? Why don't you make every dream good if you can control it?
It ain't like that. You
It's
control the
it's
situation,
sub.
just like you said
It's
earlier.
sub.
you
Well,
gotta
what
control the
situation would you? Why wouldn't you control the situation in order
Because
to
it already happened.
be the best
You
possible
gotta
thing you
control
can
the
be?
path.
You
It's
ever
like
seen
what
that
you-
show called Quantum Leap?
Because you're put
Yeah.
into the environment and you got to
Right.
control
No,
the
the
environment.
environment already exists, but then once you realize that you have some sort of control, you can kind of make an alternative instead of going this way. You might go like this, but the whole stratosphere is already there. But you can choose to go on this side.
You
instead.
find it-
It's, you know what it is too. Another thing, it's hard to really recall a dream.
Oh.
Like
Yeah.
in all of its
Oh.
like setting, like like we can look around and see all of this. But if this was an actual dream, would I be able to like describe it to somebody? Like it was pictures on the wall and
It just
You
depends.
don't
Some dreams
get-
you can remember, some you
So-
can't.
Yeah, that's what I
So
was saying.
like I've been
they
keeping
got
like a
me.
dream book. So like I literally
Why
been
do you keep a dream book?
yeah.
That's
So yeah. So
You
like
play the lottery?
huh?
You play lottery?
Not at all.
Mm.
Not at all. But yeah, so like, I've been keeping a dream book. So like the moment I wake up, I've been typing into my phone. I literally have it. So man, like one day, like one day I want to like release that to everybody because I had so many things that became ironic later because it'd be like these were breadcrumbs for things that happened later on. Like it was precursors for things that happened later. It was like, wait a minute, the brain is so fascinating because it's like you don't understand that like we are thinking in this whole sense of okay, boom, I got a chance to meet you and the third, like not knowing my brain subconsciously was like, wait a minute, me and you was at the fundraising event with Brody down on AC Green, and I seen you performing, and it's like I'm sitting here just doing a podcast with you, but my brain already calculated all the type of stuff,
Right.
and it's like I'm not even thinking that type of stuff. It's like, oh well, she looked familiar, but your brain, see.
I remember. Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
But look. So Pete, your brain will know that, and then you will have a dream, and it'll be interlinked, intertwined into this type of thing because we've already had an interaction together. So like they had this term where it's like where you will never have a dream about somebody who you never met before or somebody's face that you never seen. So any face you ever saw in your dream, somebody you already saw before. So you got to think
That
about
goes back to them 100 people I told you we run into a day.
that. Yeah.
I run into so many people a day, and people really be in my dream like, I seen that lady.
I want to keep a
Let me
dream
tell you, I'm
book.
about to tell y'all potato talk real quick. When I go to the store to pick my potatoes, I look through like 4 or 5 cases at first. This man was standing in my shadow. He was standing watching me and waiting on me to get finished picking my potatoes. So when I got done, he was like, "What were you doing?" I said, "Oh, well, I sell potatoes, blah, 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 and I make sure I get the best potatoes." He was like, so he just picked up a case and he grabbed it. I said, "But that case," I said, "that's a bad case." And he opened it and he looked and it was all underneath. It was all rotten. He was like, "I've never done that before." And he was like, "And I eat these whole cases by myself."
Oh, wow.
I said, "So start checking your potatoes." So the lady that worked there, she came through and she was like, "Oh, yeah, she knows everything about potatoes. You want to know anything? Ask her."
right.
So it just goes to show that people do pop up in your dreams that you ain't. I ain't never seen that man before in my life. So later on that night, I dreamed about him,
What?
and he made
Yeah.
a potato.
Yeah.
Like you really do.
You be dreaming about
Yeah.
that?
I dream about stuff that I go
every day,
through.
girl.
Oh.
Like, that's
Yeah,
how
I dream
come
about
when
stuff that I go
jump
through all the
on
time.
Oh, yeah.
Your dreams are literally your dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I come, wake up and say waffle ball.
Nice.
I dreamed it the night before,
that's
and
hard.
then I go and I do it.
That's hard. Damn, man.
You know how much money I made off them dreams?
I'm so glad that I was like driving down the street and seeing like my bro sitting here lit. I'm like, I pulled right into like the right conversation.
The
Yeah.
potato
I hate when
salad?
I dream about work.
No, you dream about
Nah.
work.
I don't want to dream about no bank reconciliations.
But when you do it so much, that's
Nah.
your life.
No, because
It's teaching you how to become your
No,
own work.
it'd be smaller breadcrumbs within there too. So like you always got to think deeper. So like again, like I really want to push you to start a dream book because there's gonna be certain little small nuances in there that gonna lead you to the actual message in that. Because like you actually thinking like, oh, this is just a typical thing. Nothing running the mill. I swear. Like I ain't gonna go into what I do, but I'm saying is I see the same thing over and over and over again, but it's something new in it every single time.
Oh, wow.
Right? So it's like those type of things is something in your dream where you're going to gather different things. And especially when like if you had the same dream twice, type out what happens immediately afterwards. You're going to find something different in it. It could be the same dream twice. Have anybody having the same dream twice?
I always, when you dream about what your passion is,
Yeah.
Never
that's
know.
like a dream. You don't?
No, I'm asking.
Most of my dreams don't be making no sense after 10.
Life don't make no
because
sense.
you're not tracking it.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You said you be dreaming about potatoes. Girl, I dream about potatoes like crazy.
Yeah,
I think about potatoes while I'm in the shower. I dream about potatoes while I'm talking to y'all. I'm dreaming about what I'm gonna do tomorrow with potatoes.
The last dream I had, I was in a hostage situation.
Okay,
So
so
what
Was
happened?
you the hostage or
yeah,
holding
tell the
somebody?
story.
I was
No.
kidnapped.
Like tell the story from your recollection to the end, and then we kind of can help like decipher it.
Oh, these dudes was like robbing some people, and they was like super fast, like track star fast, and nobody could catch up with them. And then they came for me, and shoot, I can't run fast. So they got me, and they was trying to get.
That's how dreams be, though. I hate that the fastest person in the world, you can't run for
She
shit.
said, I can't run fast.
Well,
They got
listen,
me.
in your dreams, your punches don't fucking go hard enough. You fucking can't run fast enough. Like,
I
it
can't
be
control
fucked
none
up
of my nerve
bullshit.
function.
Right. I
But
hate it, man.
Nah, they was fast, and they was trying to get me for money and my keys. For some reason, I didn't have my house keys, my car keys on me. I didn't have no money. They made me like strip to confirm it. Okay, we ain't gonna kill you because you're not lying. But they still owed me hostage. The next day, I tried to get away. I was like gone for a few hours, but in the dream, my cell phone wouldn't work to call nobody to get no help, and I'm like hiding out in all these different places. And then at the end, the dang on kidnapper found me, and then I woke up.
So wait.
Yes.
First of
Got
all, that
out of
was like a
there.
really good story. That was a really good
That
story.
was sweet.
So, but I want to ask you. So, like that time of your life, was it recent?
This just happened like 2 or 3 days ago.
So I want to ask you, like
Yeah.
you feel vulnerable in your actual life today? Like, are there vulnerable points where you don't feel actually safe?
I don't know. I'm a woman, so I keep
Yes.
a gun on me most of the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so again, like that type of thing right there can lead your subconscious, or also present that. Like for instance, so I've heard before when it comes to like for instance, we've had times before where we've left here in certain type of ways. We were like, yo, like maybe that energy will bring that energy with it. So you having that with you constantly will also
You dream about some of the stuff that you think
Fear.
is possible. Fear.
I
There
feel
you
on the
go, bro.
podcast.
There you go.
yeah.
I
Okay.
always dream about getting like either chased by a dog or I'll be walking down the street somewhere and I always see a dog outside.
Like a
I'm
dog
like,
belongs in your
man, I
story.
hope this dog does not fuck with us.
A dog belongs in your story.
Not
dream about
always,
dogs?
but that's one thing that I know that I like in
I
my
never
dreams
dream
that I
about
can't
animals.
stand that.
Ooh,
That's weird. Ain't it?
ooh.
I said I don't ever.
But
dream
I'm
about animals.
trying to contemplate if I ever think about a dream about animals, and I don't think I've ever had
dreamed
a
about animals?
dream
That-
that
really?
was animals centralized around. I can't think of one. I cannot think of
She hates
one.
animals.
Yeah. She hates
Yeah,
animals.
yeah, I'm not. I don't like
All animals, every single animal on this planet. There are millions of
Okay,
animals.
so listen, I don't hate them all, but can't none of them come live with me.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah,
I feel that way about a lot of people.
yeah, they can't come live with me because it's like they a bill, they need
they
food,
bill.
they need to
Yeah.
be cleaned up after. I got 8 kids, I ain't doing all that.
Yeah.
For
No damn animal.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now they can come in there and do all that itself. They can have them. motherfuckers.
Hey,
Uh,
some monkeys can.
I wanted a monkey too. That's why I had all them kids.
Don't do that. You is
I like
wild.
goats. I think goats are cute.
That white people was gonna play that clip forever.
Yes, get us up.
Oh no,
Get
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
up. No, one of my landlords actually tried to call my kids monkeys. It was a Section 8 experience, and the ceiling fan fell out the ceiling. And he asked me, "Are you sure your kids want to swing it on it?" Like, it's up there in the ceiling.
So I want to make this clear right now is to the
You
colonizers
got that.
and the WYTSs out there. You share a more striking resemblance to monkeys than black people do. Let me state this further. They are naturally hairy-bodied individuals.
Are you serious, bro? Like
Monkeys compared to black people or white? Are we really gonna go there? Because, bro, they have thin lips.
I ain't talking about no monkey. I'm talking about like a for real
Primate.
gorilla, orangutan.
I think we are
We are not naturally hairy-bodied people at all.
We are all earthlings. We're all earthlings.
We are not.
We
the
are
same
all.
I am
We.
emotion.
I'm not. Hold on. Listen, niggas is not monkeys. I'm
At
not trying
all.
to say
Thank
that
you.
we-
Thank you. That's what I'm not saying.
And
What I'm just telling you.
is gone.
Yeah. But it's
Blacks can't get
like
lice.
Remy though. It ain't too
Black people
That'd
can't
be
get
an
lice.
Incredible Hulk.
Okay, we'll get it.
I hope
Incredible.
Black people can't get lice. Did you know that?
Who can?
Black
Lice.
people cannot get lice.
They cannot get lice. They cannot even attach to our hair strand. But
That
they
is
can
too greasy.
attach to monkeys and they can attach to a certain different demographic. Our lips are thick. Our noses are wide, typically. Monkeys' lips are thin. They have white skin underneath deep locks of body hair. We don't even have that
I'm
culturally.
not saying.
I'm not trying to do
I
that,
don't,
but
I don't want to be in the. I don't want to be like the person that's trying to like defend like.
I'm just saying,
Black
slide that
people
same
think-
criticism on that side of the porch. Is what I'm trying to say. Before you start talking about black people and monkeys, because of course, I'm only defending the fact that I'm calling black people monkeys. It's this. Be careful when you say these things, because I promise you, when people say these type of things, I'm not talking to the great whites, not sharks. I'm saying the people who are saying disparaging remarks about black people. Take a long look at monkeys. Is what I'm trying to say is, and you will see that you share more a common trait with them than black people actually do. And I'll end it at that. I'll end my plane there.
Well, I'm gonna say this though. I ain't gonna even hold you.
Man, you better not say.
I was
You
watching
better
this
not
video,
say.
and I'm gonna put this video in this
You better
podcast.
not.
I'm gonna try to do it,
Do we got any?
bro.
Don't do it.
Oh no, this ain't right.
No,
Oh,
but
Oh, so you go.
But the way he set it up, they'll start counting and stuff.
no, I'm gonna put this video up. Man, I watched this shit, bro. It is the Congo boat ride from hell.
Why would you do
And
this?
bro, I listen. No. I want
Why you
to,
doing this?
cause I want to.
Why?
Hold on, wait. Let me say it. I'm gonna say it in the right way, so people will be like, all right. I do want to see how this type of living is going on, cause it's so much poverty. It's so much bottom of the barrel.
Yes.
It's
Some people
so
about
much.
40%.
Hold on.
Mhm.
You gotta see this shit.
Mm.
This shit is the ultimate unbelievable shit. The kids was jumping off the boat in the water where they pissing shit at
my
on this
God.
fucking boat ride.
Oh.
It was some crazy shit. So I'm not trying to say like, when I look at that, I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? That's wild shit, bro.
Wait.
Literally.
Wild shit. Take a little fuck ass point. But look.
Yes,
Wait.
shit. I wouldn't give a fuck who was doing
No,
it.
wait.
Anybody,
Stop.
if it was
Wait.
Chinese people doing it,
All
if
right,
it was
look.
white people
All right,
doing
look.
it,
I'll give
if
you-
it's some Africans doing it,
All right.
I'd say, bro, what the
So,
fuck is this?
This is my point is we have delineated, okay? We went through ethnogenesis, the same way where Puerto Ricans live in Puerto Rico. They're no longer saying that everybody come out of Africa, right? But Puerto Ricans are not reduced to the same type of metric. You have people who live in Jamaica who are now Jamaican. They don't say, oh, we're the only, what, please? If you, for a second, be genuine.
Okay, man.
We went through ethnogenesis, such as we are now different. So we do not have to sit back and go through this situation. So basically, the
What are
thing
you
with
saying, man?
You let him get to it.
I just want to hear
so
it.
those people are not black people. They share a common color trait to us. They are not the same way. They're not Puerto
You
Rican.
saying they not the niggas in America.
They're not.
I know that.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not saying.
So why we bring that up when it comes to the monkey talk? Then, like, it makes
Because
zero
I
sense.
was talking about something when I heard this monkey, when I did hear the monkey shit, when I was watching that shit, I was like, damn, bro, this shit seemed like some monkey shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit, looking at it, and I know people be like, oh, how the fuck would he think something like that? Like, honestly, I guess you could think it, but don't say it. We talked about that earlier. But I don't think that I'm saying something that's
disparaging.
I don't think that I'm saying something that people wouldn't truly think, like when they seen the shit that I seen.
Okay, so like,
Post it.
so wait.
I'm gonna put the video up. That shit was wild.
So I also want you to include the people who are living in Slab City. I want you also to include the people who living inside Pervert Station, where literally
when I see that, I would compare it to that. But if I don't see it, you're telling me something. Have you seen the video I'm talking about?
Yeah, let me you talk about it.
No. Have you seen it?
Me you talk about it, and I actually Googled it. I found it. Yes, yeah, we talked about it, and I actually Googled it. I saw where like literally like they were pooping and peeing in the same place where they were in there swimming. I saw the same thing. And you've seen something equal to that somewhere else. Absolutely. We're talking about literally right here in the United States. We're talking about Slab City. We're talking about below
Underground New
York, Las Vegas, Nevada. We also talking about Skid Row. There are people people are living in squalor right here.
But it's not that though, bro. We're talking about a whole country, bro. We're talking about no infrastructure. People here are listen, bro. People here, okay, are not. I'm talking about the whole infrastructure of the country, the government, everything that's there. Like you're talking about a section of people that's living in a metropolis.
Whole country.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if you live in a third world country where literally this is from the moment you wake up in your life, this is normal for you.
Man, I don't understand why everybody can go to Africa and rape them for the resources that are in Africa.
So
right?
I can't finish my complete sentence real quick.
You've been saying a bunch of shit.
No. I don't want to finish real quick. So look, I'm only here to just say this point is this. I think it's worse. For instance, if you wake up in a third world country and this is the norm, this is the culture, I understand you saying you don't even know no better. You waking up in a place that is United States, and you're living underground, it's worse to me. Because you actually saw that it's better.
It's better.
No, because that cannot. If that's not their desire to have all of the things
that's not their desire.
But who's to say that it is? You don't know why they're choosing to do that. Who's to say that they don't choose to live there, which they do choose to live there, lest they would not be living there. They line everything up, their effort versus this, and then this is what you got. You choose what you got. To a certain extent, yes, absolutely they do.
I think
they do
too.
They do.
Like I said,
you can hit a bump in the road, but if you're standing there on Skid Row fucked up like that, yes, you are. Homeless is different.
You know, in California, there's a lot of people that work that are homeless.
We'll leave then. We'll do better. Go somewhere else.
I think they are.
That's their choosing that shit.
Are used to that, or they like that.
Exactly.
Because
big facts.
But California is that expensive. There where there's literally
go
a lot of people that clock in to work in tent.
Go somewhere. You can go somewhere else.
Leave there.
Yeah. A lot of people say, "Oh,"
and that's where I'm saying is the difference because you're having people who are choosing to still live in squalor compared to people who don't even understand they live in squalor because the culture is normal. But if they choose it,
the other people are not choosing though, bro. Like I'm talking about the infrastructure. I'm not talking about them even swimming in the shit now. I'm talking about this whole fucking
to move. And they working and they homeless. How make it make sense?
Well, how did the people? How did their ancestors get there? How did their ancestors get there?
They got captured, stolen.
But then what?
For free.
But then what?
They
walk basically. If you walk your ass out of there, then if you don't like it, just walk away. Walk out of California to another place.
They foot cut off too.
It ain't slaves now though. We not slaves. You can leave California if it's like if you gotta like sleep on the street
They like that.
And you saying I don't choose to do this anymore,
They
I would
like
think
it.
that
I
they would
literally
leave
seen
out of
them
there.
since
They can get out of there.
They make them since
They can get out of
comfortable.
there.
They can leave.
You know,
They got
exactly.
TVs in there. They got
we
couches,
ain't talking
beds.
about no. You got the will. There's a way. You can get out of there.
Look at migrants. Migrants left their country to
Man, real stuff. And they
Look at the Africans.
going to
Some
jail
people
as soon
stay
as
out
they
of
get to
fear. They don't know what's going to happen if they leave.
That's a great point.
That is
Fear
true.
will keep you
That's true.
hostage.
That's true. But
Well,
at the same time,
At
it
this
is your
point,
choice
I'm
to
about to go over there
succumb
and
to
get me
the.
one of them men and bring him up here and clean him up.
Mhm.
And then everybody gonna want him.
You're gonna be a baby
That's
number
right.
9.
That's why.
You have a little anchor baby around
Right.
here.
Little Mexican.
Look, so
Give me some money.
he's gonna make the best fiesta potato you ever seen in your life. Tuesday, you get 2 potatoes on Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Yes,
the
taco
potato.
potato.
So-
Tuesday.
Come here, Hector.
potatoes.
So basically what Ahaban saying is, don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lake that you shit in.
Wow. That's wild. Literally. Damn. Nah, I think y'all. Yeah, I don't know.
Look,
when I watched that.
I joke, I kid.
Nah, when I watched that though, it was kind of weird.
It's probably
Yeah,
disturbing.
come on, Ahaban. I got you pushed back.
But
We ain't holding
the
hands on the podcast, you know
the funnier part about it all though, the documentary that I watched.
Oh
like,
my God.
The funny part.
No, you didn't get say
most of it was like I was looking at it like I wasn't sad when I was watching. I'm like, this is some shit. Look what the fuck am I watching? But
They might swimming and like a dookie to hit him in the head while they was swimming.
nah. But
No floaters, it was a floater.
the funniest part about it though, it was like this. It's not. It's actually not funny though.
I don't
it was
care.
It
We
was
had
a,
delineated.
it was
I
a
don't care.
British like filmmaker that was like reporting on this shit. Like you
Report
see,
on
like,
this shit is crazy.
like National Geographic.
He's
and
stirring
shit.
buckets. I didn't know he's
Reporting on this shit.
shooting at
Reporting on this shit. That shit was crazy.
I mean, how else would you have seen it? Somebody was reporting on
Let it
it.
That was wild.
But again, this is why I'm okay with delineation, man. Everybody else has, man. Like you don't see Europeans saying,
I mean, but see, what I think we got a problem at, whereas we, like,
what's wrong with delineation?
What's wrong with being a gorilla?
What like?
Because we're not a gorilla.
What's wrong with being? What's wrong with being
First
compared
of
to a
all,
primate?
gorillas are men.
I like, but lions too. Like people compare themselves to
Call me
lions
lion.
all the
Do
time.
not call me.
People, if somebody's like, bro, you a lion,
Oh yeah, bro. All day, every day.
and somebody says
King
you,
of the
well,
jungle.
somebody said
Yeah,
that
I'm a
you,
Leo.
Ugh.
men can associate with animals, but I don't know.
Uh-uh,
What
no.
you would like
Oh,
more
yeah.
like
You are
something
fun,
like
yeah.
I am a
leopard.
butterfly.
You see, I speak my
Okay, okay.
I speak my people.
A leopard, yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah.
A little leopard.
A leopard.
A little leopard.
You think each person on Earth has an animal like that they remind
They
you
say
of?
spirit animal.
Oh shit.
Who's your spirit animal?
That's all they was.
My spirit
Right.
animal. I haven't never
Or a
figured
person
it out.
that
So-
is your spirit animal.
So also, like the Chinese have their own calendar, right? So
Chinese New Year and all that.
and so like they also got their own horoscope too. And listen, I'd be sorry as hell if I was like
I'm a monkey.
a rat too. Like
I'm a
You
monkey.
you are a monkey.
1980 is a monkey.
that
Thank you.
With the Chinese
That's
child.
it. You should have been saying that.
Gladly claimed
You should have.
The
You should
Chinese
have
calendar.
shut down our whole argument
yeah,
like
we
a
got
long
started
time
On the
ago.
Chinese calendar.
Man, shut
You
your
a
monkey
monkey.
ass up. Honestly, I joke, I kid.
So how did you become a monkey?
I don't know. It's on the Chinese calendar. That's all I know. I ain't Chinese. How I know? It's 1980.
Do you think
It's on
no?
the Chinese calendar.
Damn.
It's about a year, so and the Chinese calendar.
Do people think sometimes mistake you and think that you are Asian, Chinese sometimes?
Mexican, whatever. Indian,
Mhm.
whatever.
Everything.
but never monkey
They
though.
start speaking Spanish, and there ain't nobody ever call me no monkey. What's wrong with y'all?
A monkey.
She just admitted to being a monkey 2 seconds
No,
ago.
for the Chinese
Yeah,
calendar.
for the Chinese
on
calendar.
I'm
order
only come on.
thing.
You know what I mean?
We flipped it
There's
on
the
me.
monkeys and the
Oh, yeah.
rats.
I hang out that table tilt on this fucking podcast. It be like we been working on you. And then
No,
It's like a seesaw.
She didn't know she flipped it on you.
Oh.
Nobody ever called me no monkey. What's wrong with you?
You didn't admit
That
it.
wasn't right.
On the Chinese calendar.
Yeah, you see her?
The
A
horoscope.
monkey.
I don't have to
You
explain
mean
it
more like
again.
a star? I bet you somebody called her that before.
A star.
I'll be a big hat wearing it, man.
A big head?
A big
A
hat
potato
wearing.
head?
A big hat wearing.
Big
A
potato
big
head.
potato head festival.
Potato bash.
For sure, come on.
That's gonna go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Kwame want to get a booth already. Y'all don't even know who Kwame is.
Oh, yeah, right, big dog. Big dog
The
status.
CMOS boss. He do CMOS. He
Yeah.
do everything. He got juices. He got a lot
They get
of
it
great
directly
stuff.
from
You
Africa.
got his email?
Yeah.
Yeah, get
Yeah.
your ass
Brother.
first. Yeah.
Yeah, big boss status.
We gonna call him. We'll call him right now.
Well, you know, I had to talk to you about my shirts and stuff anyway. I wanted to get a shirt I talked to you about.
You about to place an order right now on the podcast.
I know I would at least want to get 50, but I don't know my sizes yet.
That's hard.
Because I want, my sponsors are going to get their size. Not my sponsors.
What's the last three
Yes.
numbers on the back of the credit card? Say it right now in front of me.
I don't have my
Yeah.
business card with me.
I joke,
But my
I
different
kid.
people that do the calendar fundraiser, I got to get their shirt sizes. My 2 sponsors I have so far. Hopefully I get some more.
These
Fingers
shirts look
crossed.
nice though.
So,
And I order a few extra for people that want to buy. Yeah, this is from last year. I got pink last year because one of my best friends, there's 3 of us. She had stage 3 breast cancer, and then she got through those whole things,
Yeah.
and then she ended up having stage 4 bone cancer from the chemo.
damn.
Yeah. So she died last year, and we got the pink shirts.
It's my mama calling. I should answer.
Answer to your mama. Oh, my mama.
Hey, mama, you live on the podcast. Don't say nothing crazy.
Oh no, I wanted to talk to you about Little Will. Could you call me when you get done?
Yes, mama. Yes, mama. I love you. I'll talk to her.
But listen,
You say hi to Ahava?
Hey.
Mama, you live on the podcast. I'm going to call you back later. All right, bye. That's my mama. I love my mama.
And then coincidentally, my shirt last year was yellow.
I see it right
Pick it
there.
up real quick, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Coincidentally, the year before last,
What you doing?
2022.
Hold on real quick. This the chair is
Sure.
on top of it.
Yeah.
Just slide up just a little bit.
Coincidentally, last year in 2022, my shirt was yellow, and yellow is actually for bone cancer awareness.
Bone?
Yeah,
How do they
which
come with
initially
the-
took her out.
It's yellow, white,
So
purple,
she
pink.
had.
Why are we so color coordinated today on
She
the
had stage
podcast?
3 breast cancer,
Yo,
but then
I
all the
got the
chemo
man.
led to stage 4 bone cancer. And you get bone cancer, it ain't happening. But
These are the sponsors.
this was from 2022. Yeah,
I like that character on there.
this was the major sponsor. That's my dad. Different Ministries in Christ. My dad.
Your dad has a church?
No, he has a ministry where he helps people and stuff.
What does a ministry in the
Yeah,
church?
just shout out. Listen, what's it called again? Let me see.
Different Ministries in Christ. That's my dad. He sponsors every year.
Yeah.
I got another major sponsor up there with him this year. Last year I had a Seafarth Corporation, which is a McDonald's franchise. They sponsored at the last minute, but I already had the shirts made, so they weren't on the back of this. So it was my dad and Seafarth last year.
Okay.
But now I got my dad and also someone in my band, Steve Jones. He's representing the union and Top Secret
Yeah.
as far as a major sponsor. So, and I'll hopefully see.
Are y'all gonna perform at the bash?
Top Secret performed last year, and they called me up, for the last song. I don't perform because I'm running the festival. So
You said at the bash.
oh, the
It's
bash.
a-
No.
What's I don't the
The
tell me
bash
the
is
two
more
things.
like a mingle. Like
It's the festival and the bash, though,
Yeah.
right? What's the bash is
the
what?
bash is more like on a smaller
When
scale.
is that?
That's on the 25th.
That's May 25th.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's on a smaller scale to recruit more potato vendors and just mingling and networking and, trying to get it out there because I'm trying to get the potato festival more potato-y than it is now.
Mm-hmm.
Are you free Monday to come to a network and chill to talk to my organization about it? Because we have very, very strong grassroots organization that would love to support.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
we'll
I am.
come.
Yeah. I believe I am. I should be. I don't have band practice next Tuesday.
We wrap
so I
our
should be.
Tuesday or Monday.
It's on Monday.
It'll be Monday because I have to go to band practice on Tuesday.
Okay,
for a
yeah,
show.
we love to support. We actually got an event coming up as well, so we love to co-op.
That's lit.
Thanks.
How's networking chill? P?
Oh man, so we're actually doing our gala June 29th. We're actually doing that 111.
What's a gala?
So like a gala is typically a very, very nice upscale event. A lot of times you have different like theatrics. I can't give out some of the sauces going on, but also we're doing a fundraiser.
What the?
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, it's kind of like how when you went into war here, it's kind of that type of ilk. Where,
Okay.
Yeah, where I'm saying it's gonna be like a certain thing that's going on, but the main thing we're doing is a fundraiser for our official network and children's event, which our official network and children's youth summer program. So we're gonna be raising funds for that while we're having a great time. We partner with Big Meech. Meech from 111 Flavor House.
Yeah.
We're actually throwing a super elite event that's actually coming up. So we're doing a fundraiser event. People who are a part of Fish Network and Chill, they get in for free. Who are people who are registered on our Patreon. There will be a certain fee that hadn't been assessed yet, but it's gonna be an amazing event, man. And I'm just super excited about the fact of it being like a great cause because again, we did our season 1 event. We graduated 17 different businesses where they came out and they had offers of up to $250,000 in funding. This year we damn near tripled that. We just had Nikki Searcy from Huntington Bank come in yesterday on our Mondays and came inside there and was literally giving out offers while we were there. So we're looking to literally just keep on upscaling, keep on making it bigger, like a bigger deal, man. We're looking to highlight people, which I can't tell you, but you're definitely gonna be honoree at the event, you know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely, man. I cannot wait till this event goes down because again, it's only gonna fuel the future of our city, man, because we're only taking this money and putting it back into the children. We got a Fish Network and Children going on. I think it starts in July, and then we run all the way to August 14th. So, man, I cannot wait to get them children back, man. Like, it was amazing last year.
What's the ticket price for the gala?
So, again, if you become a Fish Network and Chill member, it is $15.99.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, if you're not a part of the Network and Chill, you're gonna have to pay that Jesus price tag at the door because you know what I'm saying, it's definitely a gala, it's definitely gonna be upscale. We're gonna have a champagne fountain and stuff like that.
$15.99.
Yes. We got something through our Patreon, but yeah, we gonna have information. We got a whole rollout coming, but yeah, I want to give an exclusive here. I know we gonna edit it by then. We already got our rollout ready, so
That's lit. That's lit.
Okay. And where's the gala at again?
it's gonna be at not the 111 Flavor House, but the actual Flavor House Event Center with Meech.
Yeah, which is down the street.
Yep.
That's sweet though.
On
The
the
water
rooftop.
is right there.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
It's a rooftop.
Isn't it a rooftop?
No.
Also.
But it's right
up
there on
there.
the river.
Right there on the water, we got the balcony.
Yeah, it's
it ain't
not
a
a
balcony.
balcony.
It's not a balcony, but it's like the little foyer areas like that.
Technically, it's
Yeah.
not technical. The
Mhm.
way it looks.
But yeah.
But I have heard of one that's downtown. It's got a rooftop though.
That's down the street.
But I went to Meech's for North's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
It was sweet. Meech always
I don't
got
know
some
none of
real
these
sweet
people,
stuff.
y'all.
You don't know beach?
Oh.
Meech, that you know,
Right.
111 Flavor House though. You
I
know,
went
bro,
there
DJ
but I
Meech.
don't really-
You want to
Beach
be in?
and Beach and Joey are on it.
You
Yeah.
just asked me.
Yeah, I'm saying, hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? We put together
Yeah,
these plates
it's
for the,
cool.
you know what I'm saying, the VIPs and the dignitaries and the honorees. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I want to do
Hey,
the VIP
I'm looking for
room.
sponsors,
I want to do
so-
the VIP room.
Got you, for sure. And we're definitely looking for sponsors. We're doing a fundraiser event as well, myself for it. So they come out, have a good time, and you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's for the kids.
Man, and it's
For the
good to
kids.
start to do it how you doing it too. Just growing, man. That's what we was talking about a little earlier, and then we'll wrap it up after this. But just talking about just growing potential, and like, should you choose somebody that has potential, or do they have to be accept them for how they are right now and don't even consider potential? And Jay says she don't like potential.
Not at 40s-ish. I mean,
But you
potential's
still-
always there to grow, but you know what I mean. Building somebody, like, come on, we pretty much kind of got a path when we're at a certain age where you accept somebody and y'all grow together.
It's one thing I would like to
All that
ask.
extra picky stuff.
I want anybody out there who's measuring this type of enigma to ask their significant other is this: if I don't make it to where I'm supposed to be in my life, and then you know you were the exact reason why I didn't make it there, could you live with yourself? right? Because I feel like if you're going to be on your trajectory going where you're going, I'm never going to be the person where you could say in that rocking chair when we old and gray say I was the reason why you didn't make it there.
Well, you're the reason why you didn't make it there, because when you see that whoever you're with is hindering your success and they're going to continue hindering your success, then there's a decision that needs to be made.
So
Because I've been in that position where I feel like where I'm at now at the age of 43, I should have been here in my 30s, but I'm not going to dwell on it. It is what it is. And that's because I had the wrong people in my corner that weren't really in my corner.
So do you blame that person or do you blame yourself?
I blame myself. I don't blame that person. But once I saw the problem, I need to get so I can elevate.
Get going.
At some point, you need to blame yourself. Then nobody hold no gun to your head to make you stay there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in some situations, yeah, but most situations, nobody hold a gun to your head.
Unless you live in the
No situation, nobody hunts.
Shit, I ain't gonna say no.
So if somebody done held a gun to your head and made you do something?
We mainly
A
talk about
proverbial gun. It's not an actual physical gun.
No, I'm saying. Like,
a proverbial gun, yeah. Like it don't. So for instance, like we do live differently, even though we do have an equal lifespan, right? Like I'm a man, you a female. There are different ways that a man can hinder a woman, and different ways a woman can hinder a man.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are proverbial guns to somebody's head as a man,
Yeah.
well,
and vice versa.
now it makes sense why I was told I forced somebody to deal with me. I held up.
Elaborate.
What's the word you said?
Proverbial gun.
To his head.
Mm-hmm. What's it called?
Do you want to elaborate a little bit?
I mean, I was told that because I wanted all the stuff that I was getting the past 3 years, I forced him to do it because I don't really get how he said I forced him because I didn't make you do it. Like, you could have left at any given time, but people choose to always make it seem like somebody make them do something when they wanted to do it, but it might mess up the little image that they have.
Little image.
Or big image.
Not a little cute image. Not
Yeah, you know how it goes. Like, they can't. I think he felt like he was weak for me, and then how can I be weak for her?
Was he jealous of you? You think?
I said that too, but I don't know.
But
Have you been in a relationship where a man was jealous of you?
Oh yeah.
Really? What happened?
Like, who's the bad bitch here?
But not even that way. Like, I think that like your other kid's parent be jealous too of a certain way.
I mean, I didn't.
You hear that?
Like,
All that Drake versus Kendrick when he asked Drake who
Sexy?
and two bad bitches up there dancing to Drake. He said Sexy Red and Drake is bad bitches. Like,
The Kendrick Lamar
So
and Drake.
yeah. How do y'all score on it?
Well, I hate Drake.
I'm a Drake fan.
I never liked Drake.
We got the perfect demographic, guys. Come on, let's debate. Let's do it.
I never liked Drake.
Here we got it.
I never liked Drake.
So who you got winning right now?
I don't keep up with the dishes and
Just
stuff,
take
but
Kendrick. Come on.
Kendrick,
There we go. All right.
because I don't like Drake.
it, but
Oh shit! No, you got to your score.
I mean,
Oh
I'm
my
a Drake
god, we
fan.
got something how to debate. If you think you rocking with Drake, you rocking with Kendrick, y'all stand on y'all square and y'all debate.
No, I mean, but you can still rock with
I'm being
somebody and
funny.
think they not winning in a certain battle. I mean,
I got somebody getting daily a little bit
Drake
because.
talk too
he ain't
much.
winning a battle, but he winning a war.
So,
He
y'all just
battles
see the
right
day-
now. They trying to take him down.
So y'all
Take
see
him
on the news today that where Drake's security guard got shot.
Yeah, ain't that crazy? And then his shop got vandalized in London.
How do y'all feel about that when it
I
comes
think
to
that's ridiculous.
Why you shot?
I don't
Do
know.
you
That's
think?
why I'm
Do
trying
you
to figure out
think?
what's
Do you
going
think
on.
that Drake would vandalize his own stuff
Nah.
and shoot his own security in order to
No.
like gain some type of sympathy?
That's
Because it
ridiculous.
don't strike me like Kendrick.
Is he
People
even
who
in
hold
Canada
on,
right now?
can I say what I'm on my point?
Yeah.
I don't
There
see
you go.
people who like Kendrick Lamar
banging out?
to do shit
Oh, so they
like
trying to
shoot
say-
somebody or spray paint somebody's shit. They were like conscious people, and I don't see that shit for real. To me, that sounds like some shit that you
But
would
my
do to
thing is, you
yourself
can't control other people's
in order
actions. Like,
to
some
get
people are
like
public
like
opinion
fans.
to
If the
sway your
fans
way,
doing
like
it,
sympathy
Some
or
people
something.
So
are
wait,
psychotic,
so wait, so
you
wait.
know?
So wait, we have someone who's in a whole nother country that's happening. I'm sorry with Ahava on this one. And listen, we never hold hands with this podcast. I agree with you because I'm like, he's in a whole nother country, bro. And it seems very, very convenient after you're losing for something to be a publicity stunt. And listen, if I paid somebody who was a security guard, hey, I'm gonna give you a little flesh wound, whatever, I'll pay you a meal, I think they would be like, they would do it to save my career.
No, his career is not ruined.
I don't think Drake's career is ruined.
I don't feel like it's their biggest blow, but to him, like an ego hit.
It is a huge ego hit to him right now.
This is not ruining his career.
It don't ruin his career, but he still feels embarrassed.
Ego hit. I'm not saying, my bad. I misspoke.
He's irritated, of course, but it's not ruining his career.
Everybody after his last track is saying that.
It could if they start thinking that he's a pedophile.
That is something that's a
pedophile, pedophilia.
They think R. Kelly's clearly a pedophile, and people still listen to R. Kelly's music.
But he's in prison now.
I separate
and losing sponsorships.
That's what I'm saying.
I can separate every artist from their work the same way. I have no problem spending $1 that has a slave master on it. Same way I don't care about music. I separate the art from what's going on.
I just want to know why did he have to say that he slept with SZA,
that
right?
point is too far apart though.
A lot of these rappers
what you saying? I hear you. You right to an extent, a far extent, but
what I'm saying is, like,
would you want to listen to somebody that was a for real child predator?
Like a person that was actively seeking children out.
A child predator.
I'm not listening to a song about them molesting children.
Man, no, bro.
I graduated as a little child. Wait. I graduated from. Wait.
I think hold on, wait a minute. What I'm about to tell you is I'm talking about I'm talking about another level of
that's a
predator.
different level of predator.
I'm talking about like a man. I want to listen to, because you're saying if somebody's art that don't got shit to do with what they do in their personal life, so you might still listen to their art, but I would not listen to somebody's songs that got convicted for like molesting children 3, 4, 5, 8 years old. That to me is off limits.
I feel like that goes without saying. What I'm
so
saying,
that's what I'm saying.
So I would be more specific. I'm talking about R. Kelly specifically.
Yeah.
I literally graduated from elementary school to I Believe I Can Fly. I have a different nostalgia when it comes to this. So
I would listen to. I'm not saying I don't listen to R. Kelly, but I was saying where my line is like. But
there are people out there who still listen to Elvis, and Elvis literally married
what I'm saying,
a 14-year-old child.
And nobody.
I know what you're saying, but I'm not saying people will stop listening to Drake. I said that this career is over, but they should. If somebody is a pedophile, then some people might say, I'm cool on that shit. I don't like him.
Before proven innocent?
Not ever charged with anything.
Somebody could come out and say,
I don't know if he did or not. I don't think if
everybody's saying I'm guilty just because somebody.
If Kendrick is lying on him, that's terrible.
That's worse.
Somebody can say I'm not.
It's not worse.
Lying on somebody when you know her for.
Well, it's not worse than actually going and molesting children, but it's bad. Molesting children is worse than somebody lying on you saying you did. For the child, you see what I'm saying? I mean,
Drake did it.
Lying on somebody like brother, we have
because a child actually get in the story where somebody lies on somebody, a child doesn't actually get molested.
Somebody's child goes to prison in Ohio Innocence Project. We literally had people on here who literally are serving 20, 30 years. I'm gonna give you an example. 20, 30 years for something
molesting a child.
20, 30 years
for murder, bro.
I'm just saying an example.
But it's not that example. You're saying something that didn't happen. I'm talking about we're talking about molesting.
He's amazing. He's He played defense on me the whole time. Shit, I let him to shoot the ball all day.
Yeah, but you're trying to insert something that ain't right, and I just wanted to just pause it for a second. But go ahead, though.
So all I'm saying is this: that false accusations to me is very, very
bad.
It's
terrible.
It's
yes,
terrible.
It is.
And that's
but the next level that's worse than that is a child actually being molested.
Well, I'm comparing it to the person who's alerting to this happening, right? I feel it's worse to alert saying something that didn't happen.
If they don't go to jail, they just somebody just says that about them. Like what's happening
And
with Drake.
they're still guilty.
You still pay the public
even if
price for
they're
it.
Not, even
But
if
it's
they're
not a
proven
child being
innocent.
molested. To me, I think a child being molested is the worst thing in the world. That's my worst
Someone's
crime.
child being molested by these allegations. Like,
No, man, we're not talking about
no.
that. That's
Drake is
stupid
somebody's
shit.
child. Like, we're all someone's
But he's
children.
not being sexually molested, bro.
His pockets will
Okay,
be sexually
okay,
molested.
right. But you're using metaphors and shit. I'm talking about some real shit.
I'm talking
You're
about
some-
Real shit. What if this shit's not true?
That's what I'm
And
saying.
Because
people just
somebody-
believe it?
You
No.
think it's okay to just put false accusations on everybody in
It's-
school?
I didn't say that. I said
What
it
if
was
somebody start
terrible,
putting
but
false
what's
accusations on
worse
you and everybody
is
start
so
believing
you
it?
mean
I'm
to
shooting. I'm shooting.
No, but y'all are saying shit to just argue when it's
Oh, I know.
ridiculous.
We're not arguing.
Both cases are ridiculous. What I'm saying
It's
is
not ridiculous. What I'm saying, I'm
It is
telling
because-
you something
Yeah,
that's
this man
real.
ain't been to court for this.
It is.
I'm not
But
saying
the
he molested.
public is already
I
convicting
said
him.
if he's lying on Drake, that's terrible. That's terrible.
It is
But what
terrible.
would be worse if Drake's actually molested the child?
Of course.
That's all I said.
No.
What are we talking
Yeah,
about
you're
then?
No, I'm saying it's not wrong for him to be saying that. It's different between you saying, okay, I have factual information, I'm saying this, and I'm doing that. That is a good thing. The only negative is if I'm saying this and it is false.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So him alerting to him saying that Drake is a pedophile, there's no wrong in that at all. Right? There's no wrong in you alerting to something being bad.
Right.
Right? So the only bad is if you don't have the information and you're saying this is true. That's the worst. What I'm saying is that's the worst. If
It's
you do not,
worse than a child being molested.
It
You're-
is worse.
I'm not.
Because
Bruh.
people are walking around thinking I'm a pedophile because you're lying on me. And I could
Well,
possibly
I
get
know
shot
that-
or
I know
something
that-
or
I
beat
know-
up or jump.
I know
because
that's.
people think I'm a
I know.
pedophile.
Okay. Well, let's see if
You
it
know?
happens over a rap song. But what I'm talking about is like Drake came and cleared his name. He said he did. Drake said he didn't. Shit, we don't know. Like I would much rather believe Drake don't do no shit like that, and I don't think that he does until I see proof, not just a rap battle. But I am saying though, like if a child actually gets molested, to me, I think that's the worst thing that could
course.
happen in life. I don't know.
Of
Maybe
course.
Drake.
That's
Somebody
horrible.
saying that shit
Yeah.
about Drake.
I
as
feel like
well,
we're
so.
I feel like we're doing two different conversations because
Yeah.
I'm saying it is great if someone alerts to someone being
Yes,
molested.
of course we know
Yeah.
that.
So I'm not saying like there's any type of variance there. I'm saying if someone is being falsely
Lied on,
accused,
that's
that shit is-
terrible.
That's terrible.
The person who accuses them should face criminal charges.
and they don't.
Now we all agree.
I don't think these people are just bringing up these fabricated accusations on these people. They are fucking child molesters.
Where there's
They
smoke, there's
been-
fire.
They've been child molesters, and now somebody is finally telling on them. And all of them been molested themselves. That's why they molesting other people.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no damn Drake ain't do it. He did it.
Allegedly.
He did it.
We gotta
I
protect
could
our
look at
pocket.
him. I could look at his little braids and tell he did it.
Oh shit.
Damn.
You know what else I
That's
thought that
the-
was kind of strange.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if y'all seen the video where Drake did the interview with Bobby, the girl, and they was in that bed together. Did y'all
Yeah.
see that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I ain't see it, but
Yeah, I saw
To
it.
me, that she had a husband and she got 2 kids that she talks about all the time.
Mhm.
And she was in the bed with Drake, like, and then maybe 4 or 5 months later, she's getting a divorce from her husband.
Well, that was
And
her
they did
choice
this
to do an
video.
interview in the bed. Why couldn't she sit in a chair or a couch
But
like everybody else?
Drake is wrong too for doing it. He shouldn't
He ain't the one that's
participate.
married. If she's married, she should have.
But it's still
And her
adultery.
show.
It's adultery. If a man sleeps with another man's wife,
he
it's
didn't
wrong.
Sleep with her, but they had an
He-
interview in the bed. It's
That
her
was-
show. She
and that was
controls the
off
narrative.
limits.
Why didn't she have an interview somewhere
And
else?
she was
Drake
wrong
is
too,
weird,
but
and
he
did
was wrong.
everything Kendrick said.
Why didn't she have an interview on the chair or the couch? Why did she have an interview in the bed?
Because
Why
probably
did he
Drake's
people
the
weird?
man to do that interview. She could. She. I don't know if
I'm
Drake demanded.
sorry.
Do you think she suggested
Hell
to do it in the bed
I
or
don't
for
know
him
who
to be?
suggested it, but I know when I'm in a relationship, I don't care who it is or if it's going to hinder my success.
So will you sleep with a
No.
married man?
No, I'm not going to sleep with a married man, and I'm not going to interview with somebody.
So
in the
why
bed
would
my
would you would you
relationship
get
is
in the
that
bed with,
important.
if you had
No.
so
Tonight
she
in the
was-
podcast, it's gonna be a big old bed. All 4 of us
Oh,
in
we're
here.
not. I'm going home because y'all not about to mess up my
And-
relationship.
So it's not your fault.
So Bobby was wrong for doing it, right?
Absolutely.
But Drake, knowing that is somebody else's wife, I feel like, and him being such a superstar like that,
If it's a persona.
I think he used his persona and all of his celebrity in order to do that interview, and I think that her husband couldn't handle it, and I
was
think it
kind of
fucked up their
inappropriate.
relationship.
It was kind of inappropriate.
Yeah,
And
that
me,
I don't think a man should do something
and
like that.
if you
for
said,
real.
"Hey, we're going to do a
Fine, bro.
podcast sitting in a bed," I'm like, "Boy, fuck you. I'm going home."
Exactly, exactly.
No.
And
Even
it-
if I
and
wasn't
it-
in a relationship,
But
no.
my point in doing it is, if neither person was in a relationship, it would be fine.
Yeah.
The fact that she had a husband and she got famous from her TikTok nursing her kids and doing mommy type stuff.
Yeah.
And so to me, I just feel like
Didn't I
on
just
Drake,
tell
that
you
shit was
8
kind
out
of
10
weird.
Women
It was
cheat?
weird. It was weird.
Mm-hmm.
It was weird.
Drake
It was-
is
it
innocent.
was
Why
kinda
did you
like-
go to bed? Like, why was that?
Then I heard
Didn't
a
I just say
Drake is
8 out of 10
innocent,
women
and like
I don't think
from
she
my
said
scope,
that,
Drake
but I
was
just think
innocent
that
in
was
that because
it wasn't
again,
necessarily
cheat?
that
Never
weird.
know.
it all ends and start with someone saying yes or no. She could have easily said, "No, I'm not doing
She
this."
could have sounded
But he
out.
could have been a leader and didn't do
Wait,
it.
wait, wait.
Like,
If she
don't-
probably would have went viral by her saying, "Nah, I'm not doing it." Like she would have turned up off that. Like, "Nah, I'm not doing this at all." Like she would have been more respected by that, and then also her husband would have still respected when he go home. Like, why does she value the
she's
outside?
wrong, bro.
But she's popular enough
She's
without the
wrong.
Drake.
Why would she
interview.
care about the value of outside her home if she's married?
Right.
Exactly.
Every-
No, it's
Care about
on
no
her.
money. Her
It
marriage should
is.
be more important than making a top dollar.
it's
interviewing
the thing
Drake.
that you have to say is like, it's on them. It's on both of them.
Nah.
I mean,
He
you
ain't the
should,
one that
Drake
started wrong
shouldn't
with
do
Not a
it.
Drake.
single
Shit,
man,
she
a single
does.
man doing a podcast? What you mean?
She's the one that
So like,
relationship
all right,
ruined.
I'll
I'm
give you a
just
false
talking about how I
equivalent.
think things should be. That's all.
I'll
I
give you
mean,
a
what
false
y'all
equivalent.
saying? Y'all telling me how things are,
I think
and
it
I'm
was
telling you,
inappropriate.
I'm
It's
telling you
not
how I
good.
would think that a
Right.
wife would not do a live interview in the bed
Yeah, it was
with a
inappropriate.
superstar.
I'll give you a false
It was
equivalent.
inappropriate.
Wait, wait.
Even if she was single, even if she was just in a regular relationship,
Right.
it was inappropriate.
Right,
I'll give you a false
but it makes it far worse that she has a
Married
husband
with kids.
with children.
Glad about real quick.
Inappropriate.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
So look, so false equivalent. Let's talk about these NBA players, NFL players who are literally inside the locker room, walk around, dick swinging, everything like that, and then they literally got female reporters who got to go inside the locker room and interview them. Now, who's wrong in that instance where they're only doing their job and they are literally in a room full of men who are literally sitting there, literally getting undressed from sitting here doing fucking gridiron
That's different.
sports?
They
It's
sit in
that-
the bed.
But I'm butt ass naked as a fucking NFL player. I ain't talking about in a bed where we cosplaying like we sitting here doing nothing.
I think the other thing would be a little more a blow to your ego as a husband.
Yeah.
To have your wife get all of these views, like
Sitting in the
millions
bed
of
with
views.
Drake.
I'd
In the
rather
bed
my
with
girl
Drake. I
be in the
think
bed
that-
with Drake than her walking around a fucking locker room full of swinging ass dicks and
But the
NFL
dicks are
players.
not going to be on camera. But her sitting in.
And
Yeah,
I don't know if they doing
Clearly
that,
on
Peanut.
camera.
I think that that's something that was
I think they
happening.
put a towel
I
on
think
it.
that
There have
that's
been multiple reports of it actually happening.
But I think that now that may have been happening earlier and earlier and earlier,
Okay.
but now in 2024, I don't think that situation is happening as frequent as it used to. So I think they cleaning that up.
Frequent. Look, he
That's
can't
the
stop shooting that bitch. Frequent.
It's not happening like
Freak.
frequent. I mean, that's good.
He's suspicious.
But yeah, I don't think that.
I would be okay with my girl being interviewed by Drake. Of course, that was all.
bed?
Of
In
course,
bed?
and so you say that they're in there fully clothed. There's a full fucking staff and they're recording this. I would not have no issue with
They're
that
sitting in the
shit.
bed together.
I would rather it be that rather than my girl walking around a locker room full of niggas with they fucking like
I
butt
got-
ass naked, hopping out the shower. I would be okay
Right,
with her doing
but
that.
why
She
would you
had
have
a
to?
discussion with her
But you
husband
don't
first?
have to choose either, though. Like honestly, that's okay for you not to want to do that. If you say like, bro, I don't want my woman being a reporter, don't get a woman that's a reporter. And we're saying
ain't
if
gotta sit in
our
the bed.
woman did podcasts and would jump in the bed with rappers and shit, we would be like, no, that ain't what I'm. That don't represent the values that I got. Keke Palmer's husband went through the same thing. Keke Palmer's baby daddy.
That was worse
She was
to
doing
me
both. She was
than
doing
what
both.
he did. She was fully clothed,
doing them
sitting in
both.
the bed, this space between them, with her arms folded.
She drank out of his cup.
But
She did plenty of shit that
ain't
was
got
offensive.
that shit
Yes.
light as
It was
hell,
just
man.
inappropriate.
That shit light as hell.
I mean, she was
Keke Palmer out there literally showing the cakes and
Yeah,
everything.
she was doing them both.
Dancing, getting twerked like
But
that
we're
was
not
worse.
talking
She was
about.
doing
I
them both.
know. So I'm not saying one is worse. I'm just talking
I'm
about
saying one word.
these things.
They're both
Celebrities.
Men don't want their women like being, you know what I'm saying, like sexualized by another man.
Nothing about
But
that interview
meanwhile,
was
he out talking about
sexualized.
I like your neighbor, babe. Don't bring her back over.
Because men and women are different.
Nothing
Women are
about-
much
We're equal.
women. No, women
like to
are
get
no. Women
bacterial,
are supreme.
infections.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Bob, listen though. A woman and a man is
Below.
very
I need
different.
to make some potatoes.
You see? Yeah.
Nothing about the
women.
interview with Drake and that white girl was sexual at all.
But
Man.
they in the bed. Why couldn't they be on
Oh,
the
she was
couch?
a white girl.
That girl that be interviewing everybody.
I don't know these people.
Really,
said
Bobby
interview
Miller, I
Suki.
don't know, I'm mixing the name up, but
I
I'm
don't
saying
even know
nothing
them.
about that was sexual. He never even touched her hand or nothing.
But do you think she had a discussion with her husband about interviewing Drake in the bed before she actually?
He
interviewed Drake in the
asked
bed?
her
Why
in
were
the
they
video.
in the bed?
She asked him in the video, would he fuck her? What are you talking about? She
And-
said that. And then he said, yeah, I do it. Shit. And then she said, you would do it. I watched the interview.
Oh well, her questions were inappropriate.
So how is this not about sex?
Here, man,
I
take a little
got
punk
it,
ass
I
point.
got it,
Nah,
man.
take this point, bro. No, bro, I hate when you make me hold it, brother. Take this little punk ass point, bro. You right.
Get the point. Get the point.
Yeah, damn, man. Get that nigga that point, bro. Hey, put it in your top pocket too, man.
Oh yeah, she's
I'm gonna watch it
asking
back.
if
I'm
that's
gonna watch
all
it back
on
to
her.
see it.
Even though
Oh yeah,
that's
it's
on
on
her.
her. Thank you.
That's
Thank
on
you.
her. She
Nah,
asked that question.
Give me that point back. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, you give me that point back. It's
That's
on her. That's what my whole
inappropriate.
point
This
this
is
whole
wild.
time was. I put it right here.
Like her clout was more important than
Yeah.
her marriage.
Thank you. Her.
I'm not saying
Clearly.
that she wasn't wrong.
Drake
she was
ain't wrong at all.
That's the point.
Well, I hope the money was worth it.
The clout
Who?
was.
Her.
The clout was. She can't even
I'm
give
just
up.
talking about why I think
She gave Funny Marco 10 bands.
That's one of the things that made me
Afterwards.
think, like, I don't know,
Oh,
maybe
he
Drake
be
would do
clowning.
some wild shit.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you feel about your girl giving Funny Marco $10,000? Is that worse than her sitting in the bed with Drake?
That was weird too.
What did she give him 10,000?
She gave him $10,000 because
I thought it was 20,000.
What?
Because
20 bands. All right, here we go.
He came
Hey, last
up-
question.
he came up off of her video.
Would you
I mean,
rather-
he came up off of him interviewing her.
Would you rather your girl be in the bed with Drake, fully clothed, doing an interview, and when they ask that little stupid question, or your girl taking $20,000 out of her account to give to another nigga?
I mean, that nigga got her on though. Is what
Yeah,
y'all said.
exactly.
So you be cool with your girl
Yeah,
giving a
she's
nigga?
paying homage. She rich.
Yeah.
It ain't like one
That's
of us
much-
giving
that-
somebody $20,000.
She don't want to hear his mouth no fucking more about what he did for her. She gave him all the money that she made off of that video, $20,000. Here, bro.
That's homage.
And she's showing that
That's different. That's homage.
to me, it was a little snarky. I thought that she was saying, like,
Here.
now don't fucking talk to me no more about no motherfucking money here. Here's the money that I
Oh,
made.
that's
Because
right.
she probably heard some shit where
Little rumblings.
everybody was
Yeah,
saying,
everybody
like,
talking the industry.
he the one that made her come up and she didn't give him shit, probably. You know, she
Oh.
probably hearing shit like that. So she gave him some cheese.
Dang,
Or she could have came from a good place. She just wanted to come and break bread with him. But she
I'd
did
rather
it.
my girl sit in the bed with Drake.
He
and
did
give
it.
him
It seemed
20
like it was a little begrudgingly
That's
that she gave it to him,
I
you
was-
know. But
when
it
I
was,
saw it, because it came across on my feed, I was like, why is she sitting in the bed with Drake?
I'd rather your girl give him 20
Like, I
bands
didn't
and
think
sit in the
it
bed.
interview.
with-
necessary,
Yeah,
but
this
was it
this is
necessary to
a-
interview him
this
sitting in the
interview is
bed?
over.
I don't give a fuck.
It
They sit on the
wasn't
moon.
necessary.
That nigga
Let
can
me
sit
watch
on
Well,
it.
that.
why the hell didn't they sit on the moon then? Shit. They could have sat on the moon. You know what goes down